Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons and Destinies. I am here joined by five wonderful people, plus one in the background. You'll never know who it is. Can you all say hi, players?
Hi,
Hello.
players.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Destinies, you wonderful viewers. I'm glad that you've joined us. I would like to start off tonight's episode with a quick few disclaimers. For the first, all of the music you're going to hear in tonight's episode will be made by the wonderful Michael Gelfi. Check him out on YouTube and Spotify. That's MichaelGhelfi. He does a wonderful composing, a lot of great music. Definitely check him out. Also, all of the art that you see on screen will be for characters will be made by the wonderful Alice, the player for Magnus. You're probably watching this through her channel. She's amazing. Check out her other videos. She does a lot of great work. And all of the maps and the things that you see in the screen, like the table right now, were made by me. So apart from that, unless anybody else has anything they want to say, we can start tonight's episode.
Jesus.
Welcome back to the inane and very stressful world of Aracretia. Last we left off, our players had returned to Alethor Castle, and upon leaving and sleeping through the night and awakening, they were summoned by the king himself to discuss an issue that he found, relaying the information he found about the various troubles and traumas and problems of Live Liqueur onto a map and discussing them prior to the party arriving. He discovered that there is something much greater than anyone here had possibly derived. And we kind of got that sense when Abe Gromore told the lot of you about the fact that an army was being raised. So when the party arrived, King Oslo Basilius gave them an ultimatum. They may go to Spectre Island, but they must go there and return in 2 months. Because in 2 months, the summons for an emergency meeting of the states between the 7 states, or statedoms of Lenarol, would be meeting in order to discuss this troubling turn of events. Following this, the players got to talking about how best to get to Spectre Island, how the quickest way there and back, and eventually a court wizard was summoned, and the party quickly found out that whatever the fuck goes on with wizards, it's fucking weird, and it kind of messes with people's brains. They then decided to try and make as much haste as possible, and were each given 1 horse to ride on, including Dusty. As they made their way out of the city, however, they were confronted by a group of ragamuffins, let's call them, who demanded that they received or got their money back for fighting just outside Alethor a few days before. When things came to worst and blows were exchanged, Lothric ended up debuting a new power and essentially making a man explode, while Magnus ate a marble out of impulse rather than anything else and can now see Fey folk. They then chose to begin leaving the city of Alethor, and we ended as the party themselves crested over the great ridge of the crater in which the city sits in. And as you crest over the ridge, you all saw off in the distance the direction you were heading to the city of Reliquary. Past the dense, thick forest near a raging river, you are able to see Reliquary as a small dot on the horizon. And that is where we will begin tonight's episode. So, the 5 of you, each on your own horse, sit above the cresting hill as it leads down into the rolling green hills of the Reprieve. Strange automatons made of sticks and sail move over the hills, recording the way the wind flows. The clouds above have seemed to disperse from the graying sky that was maybe hours before. And above you shines a bright green emerald land. You are free to do as you wish.
Ooh. How far away is that green speck from us, would you say?
So when you were discussing about how to get there, you noted that reliquary is probably about 5 to 6 days travel, and that's if you go straight there and don't do any investigating into, say, the Griftmoors or asking around for rumors and that kind of thing.
Okay. Um. So is that the only city that we can see, or can we see like small other like villages dotted on the path?
There are many small unnamed villages, houses that have been cropped up, single farmsteads that litter the landscape, but they're not as localized as a town. They're very maybe 5 houses here and then a farmstead out here. It's very spread out until you get to a town.
Okay.
So Lothric, what was that whole lightning thing? And I'm like gesturing with my hands like what the fuck?
Don't forget, Magnus. Tell me whenever you look up.
I hate it here.
Forgot about that.
I didn't.
Wait, would that count as looking up if they're looking at Magnus, or not at Magnus, at Lothric?
I'm riding a horse.
We're on a horse, yeah.
I mean, he's a little bit
I mean,
tall.
it's more like not like directly up. It's more like craning the neck to see up, like if you looked at the sky, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I hate it here.
Well, I honestly don't know. I just felt a lot of anger back there, and I guess it's a new power that I found. I'm gonna have to find somebody that can help me explain that. But
So, another one of your not really sure what it actually is kind of things, or?
exactly. I'm sure that we'll come to figure it out eventually, but as of right now, I don't know. But I got a feeling that I can use it again if we need it.
When you cast the spell, there was a voice that wasn't yours.
Like you heard it too, like the weird whispering, like
True.
Yeah,
I think
that-
that you and Bo were both privy to that the night you went to Maven's Underkeep Inn.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. It's still freaky whenever I hear that, though.
Would Lothric have heard that voice?
No, you didn't hear. That night, you were unconscious when it happened.
Oh, I'm talking about the one that happened when they were in that fight when he.
You would have
used
heard it,
that.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that too.
It whispered,
The child of
of
the storm.
storms. Yes. I hate to even bring this thought up, but with us being told about the child as a threat, as well as hearing this, it's an odd reoccurrence. Obviously not accusing anything, but why so many children?
maybe some
not
god is
sure.
running a daycare.
Bo is stifling a chuckle while while trotting along.
Listen, I
Maybe.
don't want to point fingers. I think that Lothric could be the child, though.
I don't know.
I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But like,
If it is, then we're being warned about Lothric.
Well,
About
Tanaris,
Yeah.
you seem like the one who's the most privy to this kind of thing. You got any ideas when it comes to that?
I do happen to have the scroll that talks about the child.
and a lot of
the one from
Yeah, the one from her mom.
The one from your mother.
yes. It's so odd because before I blacked out, so however long ago that was, that's what my mother told me was beware of the child. So I don't know. since it was so long ago, I have a lot of doubt that it's Lothric, but I do want to bring up the connection of the child and Child of Storms. It's just odd to me.
I mean,
I do have a small, like, kind of crack theory about that, but I don't know.
Well, you've heard
Share
my
it with
crack
us.
theory on the
Fair.
subject, so
Sorry about that, Daenerys. What'd you say?
Go ahead and share that with us. I mean, it's all ears here.
I can't help but think that maybe, and y'all can disagree with this, but I don't know. Different cultures have different representations of certain things in pantheons and mythologies. What if the child isn't necessarily a bad thing represented by some sort of human culture, and it's bad to Elvish culture, whatever Ruse is?
That.
Bo, you gain inspiration.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
nice.
Yeah.
I really liked that. That
Nice.
was really cool. That blew me away.
Fuck yeah, concrete!
Shit. Okay. That. I do suppose that could be. If I could find
I
any
don't-
book about my culture, more than what I
Yeah.
know, then maybe I could look into it, but
I don't know.
didn't get an
Lothric
explanation.
doesn't seem like a hostile thing right now.
And if
So-
you guys have any thoughts of me turning on you, don't, because I don't have any whatsoever.
Well, this feels like it wouldn't be just you doing the betrayal, friend.
I know. I'm kind of worried about it too, but it hasn't
trust
happened
you.
yet.
We trust you. Again, just speculation, and could mean nothing. I just wanted to bring it up, just so we have
Just-
it sitting in our heads.
Just fan out the air a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
To
yeah, exactly.
kind of like quote what the scroll says in the first place. It says, "For those of darkness, the child gives blackness. For those of virtue, the child gives to all. For those of hatred, the child gives revenge. For those of weakness, the child gives power." So I think that even if Lothric is the child, if we stay at virtue, we can most likely, you know, stay on
On
his good
that
side.
note, what do you think virtue is in that eye? Probably not killing.
Probably not our vision
anyone.
of virtue.
True.
Higher beings or whoever wrote that. Wait, did your mom write that scroll in specific?
Yes.
The scroll is in your mother's handwriting.
Ah, okay. Well, I don't know. Was your mom a particularly nice person?
As far as I knew, yes. The
Parents
near
can
the
be
end,
tricky.
near the end on the last day, she was acting very secretive with my sister. I never understood why. They talked very hushed and stopped talking about what they were talking about whenever I came by. So, I never knew her to keep a lot of secrets, which is why the scroll threw me so off guard. But other than that, she wasn't, like, ruthless, if that's what you mean.
I didn't think she was necessarily ruthless, but I don't know. There might have been stuff that has happened before even you were born. Who knows?
Again, very possible. If I could ask her a million questions, I would.
Fair enough. Sorry about bringing that up.
What time is it right now, DM?
Currently, it's early afternoon. I'd say probably about 12 to 1ish. You guys left pretty early in the morning.
Is there... So are we just walking, like... And there's nothing but, like, wilderness around us? Or is there something of note, like,
So
nearby?
currently, you are traveling on a dirt road through. You haven't quite left the area around Alethor yet. You can still see the mechanical things moving across the hills, and you're still following that same mix of cobblestone and dirt pathway. But nothing really of note has happened, or you can catch out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
With that, I would like to ask, what are all of you doing? Are you going to be investigating, stopping village to village, asking around? Are you going straight to reliquary in hopes of catching the ship ahead of time? Are you going to the Griftmore estate to kind of inquire? Uh, what are you doing to prepare, if at all?
I think if we like come across any houses on the way, I think we should definitely ask if anyone's heard anything. And I know if we're wanting any more information on the actual town, the Griffmores would be able to tell us.
Yeah,
Yes, I think it
absolutely.
would be wise of us to visit the Griftmoors.
I'd
Yes.
rather go in without any questions.
Really?
With more
Oh,
information than
no, no,
we
no.
have.
Yeah, no, I mean like having information without needing to ask for it. I mean that. Sorry, I worded that weirdly.
Oh, okay.
Are we all on
Um,
the same page with that
yeah.
then?
I think so.
Sounds good.
Well,
So you'll have to go a little bit off the beaten path to find a village to ask where the estate would be or ask around just ahead of time.
okay. That's probably fine.
So, how long would it take us to find a village of that sort?
Not long, no more than an hour or so.
Okay.
Cool. I guess we'll then go to the nearest village and start asking
Yeah.
questions.
Okay. Sorry, I thought there was something you wanted to ask, Rue. My bad.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I heard someone say Lothric.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard
I
that
did.
too.
I did. I was just asking if it was okay. I was gonna ask if it was okay with you if we went to the Griffmores or not. You didn't input.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Just let's try to make it quick. I'd rather stay on mission at the moment.
Okay. So it takes you maybe 40 minutes. I would like somebody to roll a d20 for me.
I can.
Got a 14.
Never
14?
mind. You got it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So as you walk along the long, kind of dreary path over these large, dew-ridden hills of grass, you eventually see in a small nestled valley about 8 houses with thatched roofs and a small farmstead off to the side. The farmstead, while being small, is much larger than the houses that surround it. You can kind of tell that this area is kind of reigned over or run by maybe a lord or lady who owns this particular village. And as
Hamlet?
yeah, like a hamlet, exactly. So as you begin to enter, you notice that there are very, very few people here. There's maybe one or two out working in a field, but other than that, it's rather devoid of people, apart from there being several houses here that look like they could contain more.
Of the few that we can see, how are they looking?
They look really poor. These are very much peasant work till you die sort of people. They're wearing not rags, but definitely working clothes that have their fair share of use. And as you enter, most of them don't even pay you any mind. They keep tending the fields.
Oh.
So y'all think we should start asking some questions if we can?
Sure.
I
If
suppose.
we know anything.
I think we should also, keep our guard up as well. Last time we let it down. I'm gonna look at Rue and be like, something not so fun happened. But I mean, sure, if we want to start asking around, see if anybody knows where the Griffmore estate would be or anything about reliquary.
That sounds good. Just nobody attack anyone. The last thing we need is stirring up trouble as soon as we leave the palace.
Absolutely. I guess I yell out to one of the farmers, unless if there are any other people out.
There's no one else out.
Okay, so
Um,
just the people working the farm.
So, what do you say?
Howdy, partner. How y'all doing?
They don't immediately respond. One of them looks to be sort of a frailer man. Roll a perception check for me.
That would be a 2.
Okay. As far as you can tell, it's a pretty frail man, and he turns over his shoulder and he says, "Oh, how may I help you?"
Sorry about interrupting your work, friend. We were just wondering if you heard anything about any Griftmoors heading up north.
He kind of just shakes his head. And he goes back to. You can see he starts plowing, and as he hits the dirt, you watch as it kind of sprays out. And from working on a field for a portion of your life, you can tell that it's not very rich soil. Just the way it coughs up, it's not nutrient and water dense, even though you're probably in the wettest stateum.
That does not seem right. Does anyone else want to ask something, or should I just keep going with this one?
Rue doesn't have any questions, no.
Neither does Lothric.
Yeah, Daenerys doesn't have any questions.
Another spray of dry dirt gets kicked up.
Agnes, you got
I've
anything?
got a million questions, but Rue doesn't have it.
Not necessarily. I mean, you're doing great, cowboy. I'm gonna do a really awkward thumbs up.
Thanks. Fine then. Kind sir, I'm really sorry to ask you about this, but what's wrong with your soil?
Make another perception check for me. Actually, you don't need to. As you've been staring at him, he starts coming into focus a bit more, and you start to notice that this man is starving. You can see tight drawn skin over his face and his neck and his shoulders. His arms and his legs are very small. And as you ask him that, he my pop filter is working this time for some reason. Another dry bit of sand gets kicked up, and he says, "It hasn't been the same since the sinkholes."
Sinkhole? What do you mean the sinkholes? What's been going on?
They disappeared. All of them. His lordship, he's gone. The neighbor's gone. Another bout of dirt gets kicked up. And now, the soil holds no water.
Oh.
This is one of those
I
things.
kind of look over towards Daenerys and I guess motion towards the soil. You got anything?
I can check the spells I know. Not sure how much help I can be.
Would we know if this is like one of those things that was brought up with the shit that's been happening around Live?
Yeah, there was one of the heads of the Comtes said specifically that people were going missing and sinkholes were opening up in Green Grove.
Ooh.
This
Oh
is...
no.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
right up
So
to...
I can prepare a spell, right?
Hold on one second. What did you say, Alice?
Oh, I was just gonna write up to Bo and be like, this is one of the situations that
okay.
they were talking about.
So, what are you asking me, Aaron?
I can like prepare a spell outside of like a long rest, correct? It'll
So
just take some time.
if it's a if it's a ritual spell, you can, but typically you can only prepare spells after you wake up. But I'll say that you're able to because you're on the road, you're moving. Um, it doesn't make sense as to why you wouldn't be able to prepare other spells, but it will take you about an hour to do so.
Well, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around for a moment, I could probably prepare a spell that could help, but it wouldn't be much, but it would
What could you
help a little.
do?
I have a spell called Good Berry, and I can prepare up to a few berries that will sustain him for a few more days.
Maybe. I I have some spare rations that I could give
You
as
guys
well.
did also get supplies before leaving Alethor to make the trip.
I'll hop off of Dusty and take out a ration.
Okay.
Any of y'all coming with, or is it just gonna be me?
Okay.
Lothric's Sam.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, it's
Give him a
nurse.
portion of his.
I'm gonna stay on my
Another-
horse, keep an eye on him.
Keeps trying to till the soil.
I'll walk up to him, holding out my ration, and just say, "Here you are, friend. You need this more than I do."
Kind of like looks at it for a moment, and then you watch as he processes what you're holding, and he grabs it and he says, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you." And as you're looking, you see that the other two there's two other people out in the field. One of them this entire time has been leaning on their hoe, but as you've gotten closer, you see that they are dead, and
Oh,
the hoe is in the ground and it's holding them up. And the other one is also just trying to sow seeds that will not be able to be reaped.
Friend, if I might say something, it might be better to get out of here. Why don't you go? Why don't you go look for a place up in Alethor where you can be more comfortable?
No, his lordship owns me. I cannot until his lordship comes back.
His lordship is gone, friend. You told me.
I cannot until his lordship comes back.
Who is thine lordship?
Let me pull up the name. Sorry, give me just a second.
You're good.
It's Lord Kelkoth.
Your lord treat you, kind sir.
I didn't hear the first part. What was that?
How does your lord treat you, kind sir?
Very well. Very well. His lordship will come back.
How long has Kalkoth been missing?
No. Time goes so fast. Days, weeks, maybe months.
Friend, I beg you, please go somewhere else. This is not worth it.
Rue is gonna walk away from them and go to the other farmer that's nearby that's still alive.
Okay. You see, it was once looked to be what was once like maybe a teenaged girl. Same condition, taut skin, drawn over the bones, very frail, definitely starving.
He's gonna approach, like, kind of cautiously and be like, "Hello?"
I'm keeping an eye on Rue this whole time from the horse.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. But we couldn't help but notice the condition out here, and I wanted to give you one of my rations.
Oh, thank you. Do you know if it's any good for planting?
The rations.
She kind of just
Um,
nods.
I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't think so. There's nuts, but I don't know if you can plant those with the soil.
That's okay. Lord Kael'Goth will be a bit displeased. Thank you, though. She grabs them and another as she hits the dry ground.
Why do you stay here when things are so bad?
Can't leave. Can't leave.
Why not? Is someone keeping you here?
Lord Kael'Goth owns us. I can't leave.
Rue kind of looks over to the rest of the group, kind of like listening in if they're like, since they're getting the same answer.
Would I know that? I would know if Kael'Koth, like. No, I wouldn't. Never mind. Do I know if Kael'Koth deals in like farming or like what's his whole shtick?
You wouldn't know.
I just know the name.
Yeah, the most you know about the minor lords and ladies is that they own stretches of land, and thus employ people under them.
So it's odd that they're saying that he owns them. Weird.
I don't know if we can stay here.
I don't know
Do you
if they
think-
can stay here.
I want to help. Rue kind of walks over to the rest of the group, but I don't know if we're gonna get much information out of them. I don't know if we have time.
I don't think
have
we
the
do.
time. This is one of the things that's
Think-
on the king's technically to-do list, but
But we got a different to-do list.
they also probably won't last for another week. And I'm gonna gesture to the one that's leaning up against the hoe.
No. Let's go further in and see if we can get any more information out of those others.
We can't just leave these two here.
They're not gonna leave unless we force them.
I know.
I'd rather die on my own terms than some random stranger take me.
That's fair.
We gave them rations, and I don't think there's much else we can do.
Do we want to move on, or is this something that we want to investigate? We have to remember we are on a time crunch.
I think we should move on, but I'm not going to force everyone to do the same.
No, I agree.
We can always check out the estate. What
Yes.
happened to the Lord?
If when we get to the Griftmoors, maybe we can ask if they know anything about here as well.
Yes, of course.
Cole, is there any sign, like road sign, pointing us towards this little hamlet, or is it just unnamed?
This is unnamed and off the beaten path.
Shit. Okay.
I say we just get going.
Alright then. Come on. And I get back up on Dusty and just tip my hat to the old man, if he can even see me.
He's paying attention to tilling.
It's so sad.
He'll go on his own terms. I'm sure he'd rather have it that way.
Really unfortunate to see them go this way. Slaves.
As much
They
as I
seem
hate it, I
happy.
can't change it right now.
They seem not happy about the condition, but they don't. They seem to enjoy whoever. Oh, not enjoy. What's the word?
They're owned by their lord.
So,
They're kind of
Daenerys,
forced to.
you know for a fact that Livlicker on slavery several hundred years ago and was the first statedom to do so. Just, I think you learned that while here.
Right. It's unlawful for them to be enslaved here. In fact, it's
Maybe
a federal
they're-
crime.
Maybe they're not
Maybe they're
maybe
just
they just-
employed.
employed, and they. I mean, I hate to think like this, but maybe their minds are just not in the right state. So, obviously they're not with starvation, but maybe.
What I know about people that grew up in these situations, they often don't see value in their own lives, so they will slave away till the day they die.
Well, unfortunately, I think that day has come.
Doesn't have to be.
They won't leave on their own accord. I'm not going to force someone out of their home. We need to go.
Yes,
We can
please,
check
I
out
feel
the-
queasy.
We can check out the estate, or at least look at it as we ride by. But I can't in good faith just watch this.
Who's
they're
gonna
not
get back up on the
Mm.
horse?
So, sorry, reading this druidcraft thing, you might be able to make a seed bloom.
Right. Like a single seed.
A single seed, yeah.
Make a potato.
I need like a valuable crop.
Something robust.
Potatoes.
The issue is
Potatoes.
that you don't know if it will grow, because the soil itself, while the seed may sprout, it may not take.
Potatoes grow on Mars. We could do potatoes.
That's
Because
a
the soil
movie.
is so messed up.
Yeah.
Nothing I have can alter the soil.
Trying to think of holiday plant.
The best thing that we would have, would probably like, if we could have access to it, would probably be a grave domain cleric because they have the spell decompose. But Rue's not a grave domain cleric, is she?
Nope.
Well, then the soil can't hold any moisture without any water or anything else.
Nope.
Daenerys, do you know any of plants that would grow in dry soil?
What I know, DM?
The only one that would know would be Bo, considering that he farmed in a desert.
Yeah.
But none of those plants are native or even near Livlicker.
So even if they could grow, the climate would take them out since it's different.
It's really hard playing somebody, being somebody who knows shit that grows in dry thing, but Magnus wouldn't know, so I can't say anything.
And Bo already knows that the crops wouldn't hold here, so.
Yeah.
Eh.
Like digging through my spells, trying to find something.
I got pretty show pony spells. I don't got anything to actually help people.
Lothric, I doubt you would. I don't think your magic is anything similar to Daenerys's, but you got any magic rabbits you can pull out of a hat?
I don't think so, mate. I only am able to heal people. I'm not able to heal the earth. But I think the best thing that we can do right now is move on. We can't save them all. Believe me, if I wanted to, I would, but we can't. It's a harsh reality that we have to accept.
Very harsh.
It's always weird seeing different struggles out. Because I never saw any of this at home. This wasn't really a thing. So it's
Yes, me either. Nothing of the
disheartening.
sort.
Be glad you guys don't have to see it every day. It's
Be
hard to
happy.
live with.
I'm very grateful I didn't have to.
Well, come on.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves. We can't help them. We gotta go.
We gave them the best a few days at least with what we had.
So we're gonna move
And
on.
I start trotting away.
All right. So, are you headed to the farmhouse estate or back to the main road?
Probably the estate to see if there's other people that we can talk to.
I would at least
That
want to
know
ride by the estate,
Okay.
just if I can.
Yeah, it's not an issue. You ride further through the small grouping of homes, and you find a similar scene elsewhere. People on the road dead, having starved to death. You piece together that the two you found were probably the last alive. But as you get closer to the main estate, you start to see holes in the ground. Deep holes. Like a well without any covering. You see two that you can see. And it's black, pitch black, even with the sun overhead.
Don't like that.
We should at least just take a note of these things before we, have our trip and then turn back around.
We're just gonna kind of slow down as they ride past these.
Okay.
How deep do you think those really are?
Deep enough
Seems
for us
quite
not to
deep.
see.
What was
Deeper
that,
than the
Daenerys?
pit I keep hearing Lothric fell in.
I'd rather not get
Yes.
into that at the moment.
They
Apologies.
seem quite
Fine.
deep.
Just, yeah.
Can I do a produce flame and just kind of do the same little fire marble thing that I did earlier and chuck it down the hole?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh.
Yeah. Just kind of just to gauge how deep it would be.
So, as you drop the ball of fire, you watch as it plummets. And it takes a bit. Well, which hole are you dropping it in? So there's one that's very close to the estate, and one to a bit to the left, more near a home itself.
I guess whichever one, like, we're already around, so maybe I guess the estate one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you drop it, you watch the flame fall, and you don't hear a clatter before you watch the light go out. And then maybe 9-10 seconds later, you hear.
I
It's
don't want
deep.
to be standing next to this anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna also back up my horse. Now knowing my fun little answer. Deep enough to not want to really mess with it at the moment.
I think it might be better to just go back to the main road.
There's nothing we
You
can
There's
really
nothing
do
else
go
here.
home?
Suppose.
We shouldn't. Do you think there's someone inside? You don't think?
If there's anyone inside, they're, most likely already gone or dead.
Let's just check. I don't see the harm in it.
Breaking and entering?
Agree with Rue.
No, just not like normal people.
We're not exactly normal people, but fair enough.
Closest thing to normal that you can be.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna
Okay.
kind of slide off our horse and knock on the door.
Okay, so Rue, as you approach the door, right before you knock, you notice that the door is slightly ajar. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. What's that? Ooh, 5.
5? Okay. You can, yeah, you can tell that the door is already open.
Okay, just gonna slowly push it in.
It, and inside is a black farmhouse. Well, not black, but dimly lit. There's no candle or torchlight here.
Okay. Is it enough for me to see with my dark vision, or?
Yeah, you can see inside. There's a litany of things. There's a small, like, table in front of you. To your left, there's an open doorway. Not like a. It's like a doorway without a door. One of those. That
Okay.
leads into like a hearth room, and then a closed door to your right.
Okay. She's gonna kind of like take a cautious step in. Hello? Is there anyone home?
I'm gonna hop off my horse and start following Rue.
Okay, Magnus, also make a perception check as you go through the door.
It's better than Rue's. 16?
16. So as you enter the door with your dark vision, as Rue is looking for somebody, you notice on the floor is quite a mess. One of the chairs closer to you that you didn't notice, Rue, has been toppled over, and as you start to look closer, Magnus, you realize there are deep scratches in the floorboards.
Is there like blood around staining the floor at all, or?
You'll have to roll an investigation check.
I will do that.
They're doing that. Can I investigate the outside around the estate?
You wouldn't know why you would be doing that, so no.
Oh, fuck yeah. 16 plus 22.
22?
Yeah.
You can tell that as you begin to look, and Rue, as Magnus is looking, you also catch on. Magnus, you're a little bit faster.
I'm
So,
blue, yo.
Magnus, as you begin to investigate a bit further, and Rue, you start to catch on, you notice that whatever happened here, there was a clear fight that was given. And as you begin to trace through the fight, Magnus, the deep scratches you can tell are from something, but also from somebody trying to grab onto something and their hands missing and scratching the floorboards instead.
Are there...
And you begin to follow it.
Yeah, are there also any holes? I'm gonna, like, verbally say, hey, Rue, keep up your guard. There's something up here.
There are no holes in the building itself, but you begin to follow the scratches and the signs of struggle, and as you follow it, it leads you out of the house and into the hole outside of the estate.
Do me and Lothric and Daenerys see this?
As
Like
long
them
as
walking
Mag-
out?
Is this
I mean,
this
they
the
see you
hole that
walking
I
out, yeah.
did I toss
Okay.
the fire down, or is this the other one?
It's the same hole you tossed the fire down.
We're just gonna grab her mace and kind of investigate the, like, other part of the house through the. You said there was an open doorway.
There's an open doorway without a door that leads to like a hearth room, and then there's a closed door on your right as you enter the house. There's a litany of like this isn't like a large building. It's more of like a 3-room house has a large peaked roof.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff mounted on the walls. It's all wooden, thatched roof. Which part are you investigating?
Through the open
doorway into that hearth room.
Okay. So as you enter, make an investigation check. While you do that, I'll describe it. In the center of the room, there's a that's long gone out. It's mainly just at this point. On the right side, there's a bed facing the wall, and on the left side, there looks to be like a spice drying rack. Along with that, there seems to be a few chests that were here, and like a desk with some writing on it. The chests are all empty and left ajar, and the room seems like it was tossed to be looking for something.
Okay. My investigation check was a 7.
Okay, you don't really find anything out of the ordinary other than the chests and the
Okay.
room kind of being messed up.
You said there was something written on the desk?
Yeah,
Can I go look and see what that is?
yeah. It's simple. It's like a book of like transactions. The last one is dated 2.5 months ago.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave that room and go to the door, the closed door.
Okay. As you try to open it, you find that it is barred and locked from the other side.
Oh, okay. Is there like a padlock on it, or is it just like the doorknob's locked?
It's like a push door, but there's something preventing the door from being opened from the other side.
Ah, okay.
Ah, I
Not
see. A Dark Souls puzzle that we'll solve later.
Very
It's just a
true.
fucking chair at the other side.
Hey, DM, Lothric's gonna get off his horse. I guess he's gonna enter the estate.
Is
as
that-
well.
The
Come
building
on.
that we're currently in, or is it?
That's the building you're currently in.
Okay.
Why are you doing that, Lothric? Because as far as I know, Magnus hasn't said anything about what's happening.
No, I
Lothric
haven't.
just wants to go inside and see what's up.
Okay. So you enter the estate same as everybody else?
The nurse is just gonna hang out with Bo, I guess.
I am actually going to be like, hey, we need to have our guard up here. I don't know if this is something that's been like happened at night or if this is something that happened a while ago. Something
think it was a while
happened
ago.
here.
I think it was a while ago. I found a book in one of the rooms that had a bunch of transactions,
What's the last one?
and the last one was made about 2 months ago, 2.5. So, last, I don't know, sign of people doing things was that long ago.
What is the like?
How sturdy is the door?
You could probably break it down with a few good hits.
Yeah? Take
Yeah.
my mace, let's slam down the door.
Okay, roll to hit it.
Breaking and
Okay.
enter. Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. Before I do that, do we hear anything in this house? Any like unusual creaking or?
Make a perception check.
I mean, other than, obvious combat music, no.
Yeah.
I don't have like a creepy soundtrack. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I am gonna point out like the scratches to everybody though,
Okay.
and be like, hey, those lead to this hole.
Was that perception or investigation? I'm sorry.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, 6.
You don't notice anything. I mean,
Cool.
other than the kind of static air. No, nothing.
Hey, DM, I guess I wouldn't really know what to call it because everybody knows about it now.
You're a weird little conscience boy.
No, they don't. Never mind. He gonna ask himself, or whatever, what I've done in the past, and ask if
Mhm.
it's safe. Yeah, that thing.
You don't hear a response back.
Okay.
Okay, strength check. Right. Sorry.
It's not a strength check. You're rolling to hit the door.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Would that be an unarmed? No, I'm doing it with my mace.
You're doing it with your mace. It's basically a guaranteed hit unless you roll below a 6.
Okay, I got a 10.
Yeah, that's fine. Then roll your damage.
4.
Okay, you hit the door and it and starts to splinter a bit.
Okay. Can I see if I can like push it with like my arms, or would it need like another strike to
It
fully?
needs 1 or 2 more strikes.
Okay, I'll strike it again.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hearing this, I'm gonna
rolling dog shit. Jesus Christ.
head back into the
7.
house. What the fuck are you banging on?
Okay, so you watch as Rue and roll damage.
Rolling damage. Oh hell yeah, 8.
8. The top half of the door and shatters out. You can see like a board clearly missing now.
Okay, cool. Can I like look inside before?
Yeah, no.
Cool. What do I see?
As you peer inside, you see a room that has also been tossed. It looks like another struggle. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
What happened to not breaking and entering?
Dirty 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh wow, she's ignoring you.
Sorry. There's no one here.
So
besides, would you want to live in here?
with the dirty 20, you notice a few things. One being that this looks to be like an adjacent room where other people would sleep. There's 2 beds either side. The thing holding the door, it takes you a second to like focus on it, and then you realize you see the face of a man whose neck has been broken and his mouth is open and his eyes are rolled back, and he's slumped against the door.
Skeletonized or like not? Just a body?
He's been almost mummified at this point.
Rue's gonna kind of like scream and like jump back a bit. Oh my god! Okay. There's a body blocking the door. Okay.
I will
Can
walk
you,
up to the door.
We
Can
hear
I-
this outside.
Yeah, you do.
Can I like
Nurse is gonna go in.
reach my hand through
Oh,
and
not you
kind of
two.
move him?
Yeah, it doesn't take much. You kind of just push him and he slumps over.
Sorry. I just push open the door.
Okay. As you enter, you notice a horrible smell.
Oh.
And Rue, it hits you like a wall. It smells terrible. Like something's been fermenting in a jar for 3 years, but the jar has been uncovered.
Oh. Kind of like gag and back up
Can
a
I-
little bit further. And cover her mouth with her arm.
Can I look around and maybe see where the smell is coming from?
The smell is coming from the body.
Okay. I had figured.
After Tanaris runs in, Bo does the same.
Okay.
Is everything okay in here?
We
smell
found
it.
another body.
I don't know what y'all expected. I think we need to go.
I didn't think that'd be a.
Oh.
He doesn't. He didn't die of starvation, I don't think.
What are can we discern how he died?
His neck
possibly?
is clearly broken.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
it's,
okay.
It's turned almost 180 degrees to face
Oh.
upward from where his chin should be.
Oh god.
I guess I'll just give the room a once over then, see if there's
You don't-
anything around, like...
Other than the room being tossed, there's no way to enter this room. There's no way to maybe... You all begin processing this. This room was barred from the other side by the man. He is dead. There are no windows or doors to lead to the outside in this room. Other than the 2 beds in here and the handful of maybe scattered belongings and clothing and that awful smell, there's no way this man could have had his neck broken like that you could tell.
Can I look under the beds to see if there's any of the same holes?
Yeah.
It takes you a bit, but you don't find anything.
And there's nothing on the ceiling? Anything?
No. Make an investigation check, Bo, with advantage.
Ah, fuck. What do you mean with advantage?
Your hunter sense is broken. I don't have to tell you.
Uh,
Uh,
18.
You find a very thick black residue where the crack of the door is.
I'm gonna point that out and just be like, y'all, this place ain't healthy for us to be in, and he's covering his face with his bandana. We need to get out. This isn't good for our health.
What is it? It's not like
Do you
body
not see the
juices,
black
is it?
sludge right there? And Bo's
Oh.
pointing towards it with like a torch in his other hand.
Sure, that could just be. I don't know.
Rue, the last time we saw black sludge was when we saw those vampire things back in Cobalt.
Do you think that's what this could be?
Exactly.
Could they just teleport at will?
I don't think it's much of a
We don't really
teleportation
know.
thing. I think this guy died from whatever the hell this was.
I think that this was a coordinated attack.
But with the sinkholes?
These creatures.
We've seen different variations of them. If they are what the fuck we've fought in Cobalt, there's gotta be different, I don't know, variants?
Maybe. Can we talk about this outside? I feel
Yeah,
like
the
maybe
smell
it's
is
something
really
to
strong.
smell.
Please, please, come on.
Alright.
Before we
We're just
leave,
gonna-
can Daenerys investigate the corpse for like any symbol of nobility or anything?
Sure, go ahead.
Does 18?
Yeah, you find this person's wearing very intricate robes. And as you investigate the body, you can tell that this is or was a woman. Her hair is kind of like rotted out almost, but you don't find a sign of nobility on her.
I'll just leave as well.
Okay. So
Okay.
with that, Magnus, as you exit, you watch as a man with very vibrant wings, like, appears in front of you as
Whoa!
you walk through the door.
What the fuck? Hi.
He doesn't say anything. He's got very long ears, long pointed ears, and he's just like hovering in front of you and watching you.
I'm just gonna kind of skirt around him. Do
Does
like
any one of us see that, or is it face stuff?
It's face stuff. And Daenerys, as you follow Magnus out, you walk through the guy without noticing.
I'm gonna watch Daenerys walk through the dude and be like a horrified look, just like, that was rude. So sorry.
What the fuck did I just see?
What is happening?
Yeah,
right now?
pretty much.
And I turn to Magnus and just be like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, I'm seeing another one of the things.
You say that as her beak like pokes through the Fey man.
I'm just Daenerys currently standing in a Fey, Magnus losing his shit. I'm just, we need to get back on the road. And I'm just gonna turn back to the horse and get on the horse. And as we
Alright.
leave, I'm just gonna like open palm, like, okay, bye to this guy. Be like, sorry, my friend walked through you.
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps watching you.
That's
So
fine.
rude.
Can I do an inside check on him? Can catch the vibe of him?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
I would like to. I would like to try to gauge if he's gonna want to try to kill me. 'Cause I feel like that's a thing. I don't know why, but I feel like, what is my insight? 17.
You can't really tell what he's thinking.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm just gonna kind of like stay on my horse and.
I mean, the vibe you get is kind of like curious about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, though.
Okay.
So just violently neutral, pointy-eared winged man
I'm
floating in
afraid
front
of him.
of us.
He's. I'm assuming hotness
Pointy
check.
ears.
Where will an 11 get me on a hotness check?
I mean,
not
that's up
enough
to you, dude.
talk him.
I don't know. An 11, but you know, I'm just gonna like, okay, bye. Not like verbally, but just like wave him off. Not
Right.
rude, but like politely and everything and respectfully.
Right. So, I'm gathering that you all mount up and begin the village.
Yep, fuck this spooky place, I'm out.
Okay. So you begin to return to the main road, and you can gather that you spent maybe about 2 hours in there. Between everything, the sun has gotten a little bit lower in the sky, but it's still late afternoon now. Middle of the afternoon. And you begin to travel among the same road, and unless you want to do anything in particular or talk about anything, the floor is open.
Bo is just writing down whatever he saw inside of that mansion, like in
Okay.
a notebook or a paper.
Do we know for certain that whatever that sludge that you pointed out, Bo, was actually the, you know, sludge that we previously encountered? Is there anything else that could be, or?
I don't know,
Body
but I don't.
juices.
Rude.
I don't want it
no,
to be
was-
body juices.
No.
Dang,
I don't wanna
there was a dead guy in there.
I
Could be
feel
body
so
juices.
bad about moving him.
We're. I don't know. The last time we saw black sludge was when we fought those things, and we haven't seen black sludge since.
Was it like
And
the same kind of weird, funky? I don't know what the fuck you do. You just kind of like know shit.
it's. I don't know. It was a different thing that I don't know. This is something we would need to ask someone like Beatrix about, but she's not here and she's miles away.
Well, I mean, I think we have a little bit more experience with this than Beatrix does.
Well, of course, but didn't you give her like a vial of that junk?
I did,
whenever we
but
fought them for the first time?
she might have also already sent it to King Oslo.
Well, like I said, we will report this back to Oslo whenever we get back, because we don't have the time to help these people, or those people. Not right now.
All right. So you all begin to once again follow the path. As you walk, the kind of rolling hills start to turn into scattered trees. As a couple hours pass, and now the sun is low on the horizon. Are you going to stop to make camp for the night? Are you going to continue? Are you going to look for another village to maybe ask around?
Personally, I'd rather make camp, but that's just me.
Let's go ahead and make camp.
I'm fine
Well, I
with it.
second that too.
Okay.
I suppose.
Sorry, Rue?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry.
Rue, what were you saying?
I just said I suppose. I don't know, we lost time in the house. I wasn't sure if we wanted to keep going for a couple more hours or...
I mean, we can leave early tomorrow morning and continue, but
Okay.
Okay.
That's...
So, it doesn't take you long to find a very suitable location. You find what seems to be an old, kind of destroyed, half like broken down church with a few walls still standing. There's a small side graveyard off to one bit, and two statues of what look to be an angelic figure out front. And an adjacent room that looks like it once served as a bedroom for whatever priest or preacher may have lived and worked here. But other than that, there's no roof. A lot of it is collapsed in, and there are a few remaining walls still.
While we are setting up, would I be able to do just like a passive kind of religion check?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
I just want to see what this might be. I don't know.
And Bo is doing that. I guess Lothric's gonna set up stuff and start cooking.
Okay.
16.
Roll a nature check, Lothric. Bo.
What? Sorry, it can't.
What?
What kind of check is it? Your mic was
Nature
broken. for me.
check.
Nature check. Okay.
Bo, you can surmise that this is probably this church is probably it predates the split between Onquin and the Livliker Empire, meaning that it predates when the religion basically split into two opposing forces.
Like a schism, or
Yeah, think of like Great Britain's Civil War, where it was between like Protestants and the other one that I don't remember.
Puritans, Protestants, and Puritans.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sort of predates that, and this angelic figure, you seem to remember there being a god that looked like this or went by a name, but it's lost to time in your head.
And it doesn't happen to reference anything towards Philonerath?
No.
Shit, okay.
Speaking of,
All right. I got a 16 minus 1 in intelligence, so it'll make it a 15 on the nature check for you.
Okay. The food is pretty good. What were you going to say, Ruth?
can I open my can of tuna, please?
You can! Yes.
Oh,
So,
fucking finally!
as you and open the can of tuna, all of you hear a soft meow in the distance as you watch a cat leap up onto one of the crumbling stone walls, and it's a black cat with a sheet over it, just in the exact same way that you saw Philonerath before.
Oh my god, look at him.
And the cat kind of like looks at you and then jumps down, lands very silently, and approaches you, waiting for the can of tuna.
Guess I'm going to set it down on the ground near the cat.
It trots over and happily enjoys a quick meal, and now for the next 24 hours, you may use this as a familiar. What that
Look
means is
at
that
him!
you can basically tell it to do whatever you want to, and you can take some time to concentrate and see through its eyes.
Ooh,
That's so good.
Nice.
Dope.
that's so cool. Okay. I guess I'm going to just kneel down next to the cat and like pet it, just kind of silently off in my own, like just enjoying the companion.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Give it a name. I gotta think of a name. Give me a minute.
So, with that, the sun has finally gone over the horizon as night starts to settle in. The fire, kind of casting your shadows on the crumbling walls of the overgrown, destroyed remnant of a church. Who is taking first watch, if taking watch at all?
Lothric does, as usual.
All right. Anybody joining you, or just you?
I'll take second watch.
I'll take the
I'll
last
take
one.
second watch as well.
Okay. So just Lothric for the first watch, then Daenerys and Bo for second, and then Magnus for third?
Yep.
All right. So as you begin to bed down for the night, Lothric, make a perception check for me.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Nothing happens out of the ordinary.
All right. I guess he'll just sit there on one of the edges of the church, overlooking the forest area, sharpening his sword
Okay.
quietly.
So if there's not anything else you want to do, your watch may end.
There's nothing else I'd like to do.
All right. So, yep, there you go. Your watch ends.
Nothing happened while I was watching, so it's pretty quiet tonight. So I'm off to bed. Just wake me if you need me.
Gotcha.
Sounds
And
good.
Lothar goes to sleep.
All right.
Are there any benches inside this church? Like,
There were once pews that have been crushed under the, what was the ceiling? But you can sit on a few beams if you want to.
I'll just sit wherever seems comfortable. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Daenerys will join next to Bo.
All right. So one of you give me a perception check,
Alright,
or the
I'll
both
do.
of you, if you want to. You can do it with advantage, by the way, because there are two of you.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Damn. You
Nice.
both don't notice anything out of the ordinary, and you may
Oh,
talk,
thank God.
or you may end if you want to.
Daenerys, I actually have something to ask you.
What is it, Bo?
You know, you and Lothric and Magnus and Rue, y'all, I don't know, y'all are amazing healers, and I don't know, I have a lot of questions, I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of questions. Well, I'm all ears.
I completely understand if this is uncomfortable for you, and I understand completely if this is even a question that should not be asked, but do you think there's any way to bring someone back?
From the dead.
Yes.
Can I make, like, Arcana check something? Do I know anything
You
about this?
know that necromancy exists. You can raise zombies if you want to. Being from the House Dorathian specifically, you know that there are resurrection spells. There's a few spells to save people from dying or going too far into the beyond. But anything short of godlike power to bring somebody back is almost unobtainable.
There's an insurmountable amount of research around bringing back those that have passed. From my knowledge, there's abilities to reanimate those that are gone now, but there's not an attainable way to really bring back one that is gone. I'm very sorry, Bo.
You're alright. I don't know. Can I be honest with you, Dan?
Yes, of course.
I'm afraid.
You're afraid.
I'm afraid of what we're gonna find on Spectre Island. I'm afraid that Theogen ain't gonna give us answers that we can actually use.
Afraid of who this Fusion character is. It was such a brief thing I was told back at home. It seems like he's a credible source, but there's no doubt in me being skeptical about it.
I don't know. If I'm being honest too, there are moments when I have a hard time seeing my place in this group.
Place in this group?
Well, of course.
What do you mean by that?
Don't think about it. What are you, a princess? Heiress? What?
Well, technically a princess, yes.
You're a princess. Lothric is possibly some kind of prophesized hero, or maybe the exact opposite, who knows. We have Magnus, the I guess, close enough to the face of this group. Someone who can actually talk to people without needing to bring a weapon out. And then
His charisma is unmatched.
it's surprising. It's kind of scary how well he can lie. And then there's Rue. Someone who's, I don't want to say displaced at a time, but someone whose culture doesn't even exist and we're on our way to try and possibly find it. I don't know. I'm just a farmer. That's all I am.
I don't think that we didn't meet for. I think we all met for a reason, and I think that there's a reason that you're here as well. We would have never made it out alive in a lot of situations without your help, and I think that we're all looking for some sort of answer, something that we need to solve, and it's like the fundamental part of each of us. I think we've all been through some things that have changed us in the last few weeks, and us bonding through all of it has definitely made you a part of the group.
That's actually quite nice of you to hear, or quite nice of you to say. I don't know.
I mean it.
Do you think what we're gonna find with Theogen is even gonna be worth it?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. My father's research was lost when he passed away, and it's kind of what I'm searching for to redeem him.
Is that your only goal?
I don't really know, to be quite honest with you.
Well, if it's worth anything, I'm sure I know some dwarves that would be pretty keen on going with you on some kind of expedition to find anything that your father did.
Just need to find the right information, you know?
Of course. Of course. You know, Tuner, honestly, I am sorry for the heist. It was a bad
You know,
idea.
in the moment, I was truly upset that the name of myself and my house may be tainted by the actions of my friends, but I understand that in the time we may have needed that, we may have needed to do the things that we had done. I am undoubtedly having consequences of it, but those are mine to face and not yours.
Well, friend, it's the same thing with Magnus. I'm not... I know these things are yours to face, but no one says you're facing those things alone. If need be, I'll take the punishment. You didn't participate, you or Rue.
Well, being royalty comes with a lot of baggage. It's not something that I can put on you. I care about you all too much.
Still, just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna let something happen if it means the greater good is in reach. Alright?
I appreciate that. Just be careful. Be careful in the things that you do, and remember that not only your name is the one that you're representing when you're representing the party.
I don't have a name. Remember?
Of course you do. You're my defender.
And at that, I'm going to ask that you two make another perception check for me, and your watch will come to an end.
6.
16 as well.
Okay. Bo, you notice it's hard to describe, and it's barely visible, but out in the kind of scattered forest, you notice just something out of the corner of your eye. You notice a shadow kind of behind a tree.
I take out my sword.
Okay.
I kind of push Magnus and Lothric up.
What? What's going on?
What is it?
I saw something. Something out by the trees.
Where? All right. One
Rue,
second.
come on.
Oh, Lothric, did you sleep in your armor again?
No. That's why I said 1 second, because I was gonna put it back on. No. I remember from last time.
Someone get Rue out of her state, please.
What's going on?
I just said I saw someone out by the trees.
Lothric will put his armor back on and
I guess I'll
go out there with one torch and his longsword.
I'll
Okay.
put my hand on Rue and kind of like, wake up. Come on.
What?
Something. Bo saw something. We're just
So,
kind of.
Lothric, as you walk out and be a bit further away from the church, make a perception check.
Okay. Got a 19, 18 plus 1.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Like, after waking up Rue, I'll make my way to where Bo pointed out.
Okay. So, combing your way through, you don't find anything.
I'm gonna
Hello?
go ahead and. Oh,
There's no response.
Okay. We'll go back to the fire.
I don't see anything out here.
What were you going to do, Will?
I'm gonna. Fuck, I don't have Night Eye anymore. Never mind.
Okay.
What do you think you saw? A person?
I saw like a shadow creep behind a tree.
You don't think there's like animals out here?
I'm not denying that there might be an animal out here, but I'd rather not take a risk whenever we saw what we saw back at the farm.
Fair.
Maybe it's our bay friend that we had last time.
Magnus, just whatever you do during your watch, please keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm going to. Don't worry about it.
Hey, DM, can Lothric cast Detect Evil and Good?
Sure.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I put my hand on the ground and I cast Detect Evil and Good.
You don't really sense anything.
Okay. Well,
Nothing
I
with my hunter sense?
Nothing with your hunter sense.
Fuck.
I didn't sense anything out there, but it is best to keep your guard up, Magnus, on your watch. But I think we might be safe for tonight. But who knows?
I'll keep an eye out. You guys get some rest.
Alright, wake me up if you need me. And then Lothric's gonna take off his armor, put out the torch, and then go back to sleep.
Okay. So,
Rue's just kind of gonna. She didn't really get up. She just kind of sat up a little bit more and was like, "All right, she's gonna go back into her meditative state."
okay.
I'll
So as you all return to sleep, Magnus, make a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm also gonna pull out my bell and ring it so I can summon my little fox friend.
Okay.
And
There's no sound as you ring it, but very soon a fox comes around the corner.
I think it's plus 2. Yeah, 17. I'm gonna just.
Oh, on your perception check?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna play like a really kind of quiet tune to myself on my lute.
Okay. You don't notice any through the night. And as your watch ends, the sun begins to crest over the horizon. You may all take a long rest.
Woohoo!
check
Yeehaw.
all our stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure it's not
I mean, you don't need to roll.
misplaced.
Nothing's really been tampered with.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Alright, come on.
I guess we're
Time to get up.
gonna get
More
all of her
spell
stuff.
slots. Yes.
We're just gonna pick up all of her stuff and get up on the horsey.
Okay.
Same here.
So it takes you all a bit of time, but eventually you mount your steeds and ride off away from the dawn. So what is the agenda for today?
I think continue our
We
Once
still-
again,
travels.
you can always go to reliquary right away. You can look for another village, or you can basically just wait till you find something.
Maybe another village nearby, because we still don't know where the Griftmoors are, right?
Right.
Okay. So we could continue asking for that. Is there another village, like, still nearby? Would it be more off the beaten path again?
It's probably going to be off the beaten path again.
I don't know if we should go looking for another one then, if it's off the beaten path.
And they might be like the ones that we saw.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'm holding the map upside down.
Up. Magnus. Did you just...
No, it's fine.
Crap.
We're going the right way. I just opened it wrong.
God, don't scare me like that.
I'm disappointed I didn't even notice. I guess we'll ride through, and if
Magnus, make a history check.
Oh, dear God.
it's-
Oh, hey, wait.
As
let's do
you
history.
convert the map to the right way.
Oh no. Oh, come
Dirty
on.
20.
love of
Dirty
love.
20. As you begin looking at the map, well, we'll say you remember where the Griftmoors estate was located when you last heard of it. The unfortunate thing is you're going in a very wrong direction.
Oh,
You know that it is at the crown of the Felthar Strait, and I'll ping it on the map right about
Oh, wait, hang on. I'm
there.
looking at the map. Do it again, please.
Oh, gosh.
No. Oh no, that's so
Oh
far.
no.
We're over
You're
here.
about here.
Oh,
Oh
and where are
Jesus.
we headed?
Oh shit.
Update where the
balls.
dagger is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have some unfortunate news.
We're not going
What
the
is it,
wrong
Glistic?
way.
No, we're not going the wrong way. We're actually very near where we're supposed to be going. However, if we want to go talk to the Griftmoors and we want to actually go visit the estate, it's going to be a hell of a longer journey.
It's going to be about
I-
a week time to and from.
It's going to be
Fuck.
about a week to and from out of our
Oh.
way,
A week.
which I don't
Which
think.
we don't
We can't
have.
do that.
No,
We need to
unfortunately.
keep going. Fuck.
If anything, we can stop by every other town that we come across, see if they know anything.
Just ask for information that way.
That might be our best bet.
Is it even worth trying to check up on the Griftmoors at this point?
With the time crunch, they would know a
You-
lot more.
You would have been able to make it. Sorry.
so joking.
You would have been able to make it had you left from Alathor directly, but unfortunately, you've spent about a day too long on the road, on the wrong road.
Poop.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's wise. I think we might just have to head in blind, if anything. We can, like I said, we can still ask around on the way in. Sorry, definitely should have caught that first.
Alright. Well, then, come on. Let's get going. It's not worth it.
What's the next town on the map?
The only other town on this road is Reliquary, the only one that's marked. There are Livliker is few and far between, very populated. There are at most 20 towns, maybe 30. Unlike, Astelborough, which has a few hundred. The thing that makes Livliker so ridiculous is how many of those towns are cities. Several, maybe 9 or 10 of those, about a third of the actual established locations here are cities full of thousands of people.
Cole, I just want to check something with you. So we are around.
No, you're up here.
Oh my god, I was freaking out. I thought we went in like a completely wrong direction of.
No, you're headed towards Reliquary.
You know that shocked feeling in your fingers when you freak out about something? I got that.
Yeah.
I thought we were all the way like fucking all the way here.
We just traveled a days in the wrong way.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
That would
God.
suck.
No, you managed to take the right road out. You just didn't factor in going and finding Mars first.
Oh fuck. Okay, cool.
But as you travel through this next day, nothing of merit really happens. Can somebody roll a d20 for me, please?
I'll do it. 15.
15? Okay, let me pull up some things.
Oh.
How'd everyone sleep?
Okay.
Not good. Another nightmare.
So, as you are traveling, the forest starts getting thicker and denser. The trees start to become like really, really close together, and Rue, this really reminds you of home. It's not nearly as thick and as like luscious, but it's very densely populated with a majority of spruce or pine trees. As you ride through, Magnus, you notice a man running towards you from the other way over like the crest of a hill on the other side. And as you start getting closer to him, you watch as he trips and falls, and he drops something, and it rolls off to the side of the road, and he keeps running and sprints by you.
Excuse me. Are you okay? He's gone.
We can't see this, right?
No, you all saw it. It's just
Oh!
Magnus noticed him first.
Oh, I thought it was
Hey,
a
fella!
day thing.
Hold on.
He's gone.
I guess I'll trot up the road,
That was-
try to see what he dropped.
You can immediately tell that this is a bag of holding.
Ayo.
Yo.
I'm gonna just hold it for a second and be like, why was he running? Why does he have a bag of holding?
Stealing
What's in
magic
it?
items.
What like state did he look to be in?
He looked like he was running for his life.
Okay.
Maybe leave
I-
it for just a second?
Point it away from me, and I turn it inside out.
You watch as hundreds of different pieces of jewelry fall out.
Oh shit.
All right.
Drop the pouch. Drop the
Um,
pouch.
I'm gonna scoop the jewelry back in
Okay.
if I can.
It takes you about half a minute to do so. These are larger pieces, like necklaces and bracelets. They're no small pieces like rings or earrings. As you kind of go through them, because you're sort of just a shiny goblin,
Yeah. I'm pocketing a
can-
few rings for myself.
there are no rings.
Fuck.
Haha.
You
Shiny
can
pretty
gauge that
things.
This is probably worth about 300 gold pieces
Oh damn.
in total.
Whoa.
Oh.
Do you think he stole them?
And as you kind of scoop them back in, you hear as two galloping horses.
Magnus,
Right
put the
up to
bag
you.
down!
I'm putting the bag in my pocket.
Okay.
Oh my
So-
god!
Are you serious?
Shut up!
Two.
You saw nothing!
Magnus!
Shut up!
Magnus.
I'm gonna get back on the horse.
So two horses crest over the hill, and you see a set of two guardsmen wearing vibrant green and yellow reprieve armor, riding, and one kind of pulls on the reins, and the horse like backs up and whinnies as they come to a slow down, and they say, "You there! There's a man running. Did you see him?"
We
Yes.
ran down the road.
He went that way, and Lothric's gonna point down the direction of the road he ran to.
What's
Thank
going
you.
on?
He just assaulted. He assaulted the lady of the land here. We're trying to get him back. He stole several hundred gold worth of jewelry from her. Thank you. And he's fucking whips the reins and he starts going. And the guy kind of his second kind of looks at you for a second. Do you say anything?
No.
Do
No.
any of you say anything?
Are you looking for someone named Kelkoff?
Kale Kolth. No, why would we be looking for him?
We passed his estate. Something happened. People are disappearing. We're just on our way up to
Something-
reliquary. What was the lady's name that
Something
got
horrible
robbed
happened.
from?
I don't have time for this. And
I'm
he whips
sorry.
the reins and he catches up to his friend as he and rides off. You can add a bag of holding with 312 gold pieces worth of jewelry to your inventory.
I look at Magnus of just like, what the fuck? And continue trotting by.
Daenerys is just staring at Magnus.
Magnus is unfazed. He's just trotting along.
I was like kind of frozen. She's like,
If we get blamed for that, you are answering for that.
I don't know what you're talking
Daenerys
about.
turns to Rue like, what the fuck?
You don't think it would be wise to return what was stolen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're something else, Magnus, I swear.
Agnes.
okay.
Listen,
you rolled
listen.
really well. Every other number was something bad.
Oh my god.
Well,
Nice.
good thing it wasn't me, because I rolled an 11.
Listen.
That would have been a really fun one.
What's
If
11? What would that have
I
done?
can't tell you. You might roll it again.
if
Suck.
we perchance run into the lady of the land, and she's not a raging bitch, I'll give it back. She's a raging cunt. I'm keeping it. I'm just
Alright,
saying.
fine.
I expect nothing less.
Some people deserve to be stolen from. I'm just saying.
I'm aware.
Jesus.
Come on, let's go.
Those are like family heirlooms or something.
But they don't
And
look
we'll
like
return them,
family
hopefully.
heirlooms. They look like they were just purchased. Or like they've barely even been. Look! I'm gonna pull one out discreetly and be like, look, it's fucking shiny as shit.
Ah, my ears.
I'm-
Why are you so close to the mic?
I'm not that
God.
close. I'm so sorry.
Can I make a perception check to see?
You don't need to. It's like several diamonds on a necklace.
It's shiny
Oh,
as
shit,
shit. This
okay.
shit barely gets worn. I don't think she's gonna miss it, honestly.
It's in pristine condition, yeah.
Put it back in my pocket.
All right. So
Wow.
you all continue riding, and you spend another day or so riding. And as night falls, will you make camp for the night or ride through it?
I would vote, let's make camp.
Do you wanna sit? Do we wanna keep going? I'm fine with whatever. I'm gonna stretch on my horse.
I
Either way.
guess.
I guess, but come on, let's get to the side of the road.
All right. I need somebody to roll a nature check to see if there's a good place for you to camp.
I'll
Okay.
roll. I
Oh,
got
okay,
a
good.
21.
21.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Hooray!
Very
worries.
nice.
You find a very quaint alcove in the almost city of trees you're standing around. I could have said forest, but I think that sounds cooler. So fuck you.
Yes, it does. You're right.
That's
Um,
amazing.
Still the very like thick and lush.
Yes.
Yay. Okay.
It's thick with 3 C's, a K, and a QUE.
All right. So I'm assuming Lothric is
Wow.
cooking again.
Yes.
All right.
Little-
So
little-
roll a nature check for me, and who takes first watch tonight?
Lothric will do it again. I mean, unless
Anybody
Rue,
joining
you
Lothric?
want to.
If 2 people do it, you have a better chance of seeing something.
It's fair. I'll do it. Sure.
Okay. So Lothric and Rue, and what about second watch?
I'll take second watch.
I'll join.
Okay,
I'll
that
take
leaves
last.
Bo for third. All right.
And I rolled a 15 on that nature check.
Your food is
16
just
minus
as
1.
good as it was yesterday.
Awesome.
Mmm.
Delicious.
Good.
All right. So as the sun lowers over the horizon, Lothric and Rue, you take first watch as the rest of you bed down, unless there is anything you want to do in particular.
Before we head to bed, I want to approach our horses.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast the spell Speak with Animals.
Okay. On which one? Or just all of them? I don't know how that spell works.
It works like I can talk to with
Oh,
beasts
you just
for-
comprehend
yeah,
and verbally communicate. Okay, okay.
yeah.
So you do it, and all 5 of them are really silent.
I can just
Uh,
imagine them all going, mine, mine,
Oh
mine,
god.
mine.
Hey, hey. Grass, hey.
So I approach the
Rue,
horses and
your cat is
Happened.
still here, by the way, too. So you could talk to the cat.
I can talk to him?
No, Daenerys
Daenerys.
can.
so I approach the horses and I start kind of like petting one of their manes and I'm like, "How is the trip going for you guys?"
They are silent.
Daenerys kind of approaches Dusty
Okay.
and is like, "Hi there, Dusty."
Hi, Daenerys.
Oh my god, why'd you steal the voice? Fuck you.
Sounds like Eeyore.
I love
he
it.
literally goes, "Well, hey there, Daenerys."
It's fucking
Yes!
It's fucking Sven from
Oh,
Frozen.
He picked up on my accent! Yes!
No.
Joke's on you, you got the accent from the horse.
No.
Without the horse, you just turned into a Jersey boy.
Get the fuck
Feeling
out of
on
here.
the road.
What was that?
How are you feeling on the road, Dusty?
Well, I feel right dandy. It's where I belong.
This is adorable.
Maximum good boy.
She pets his mane.
Kind of like, I'm sorry the others won't speak to you. They won't speak unless I tell them to.
He's Dusty the
Is
Oh.
Dusty the king of horses? Is that what's happening here? Is it because
He's
he's
the
immortal?
alpha horse. He has the biggest schlong of all horses.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Picking me up, hold on.
All the horses just
How
comparing
are the
PCs.
horses holding up then?
They're doing well, although the one with white spots is a bit thirsty.
I'll go ahead and fetch him some water while I'm here.
Why, thank you.
Of course, Dusty.
Daenerys, are you talking to the horse?
Daenerys, what are you doing with Dusty?
I'm just making sure they're all prepared for the rest of the trip, is all.
Wait, you're a druid. Does he like me? Does my horse like me?
Well, Dusty, do you like your owner?
Well, I could go either way.
He does not give a shit about
Yes,
you.
Bo. Your horse loves you.
Alright, cool. Sounds good.
He could not give a shit. He does not care.
That hurts. That hurts me inside, personally. Ow.
Daenerys is just face palming.
Glad to know my buddy likes me. And I'll go up to him and feed him like an apple or something.
Maybe I'll go the right way.
Here you go, buddy.
Daenerys is just cackling. Just fucking
Yeah,
dying.
what a good boy. Aren't you?
Oh my god.
Man, I gotta find a good place for you at some point, bud. I ain't gonna live that long.
So, do you talk to Rue's cat?
Please talk
Yes, I'm going to
Please
approach
talk
the
to
cat.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm just like, hi.
The cat kind of just like stares at you and waits for something else.
I reach down and start like petting around its neck.
Oh, damn, that feels good.
I cannot.
Oh, baby.
I don't like it.
Oh my god.
I'm glad
no.
Magnus can't hear this.
Rue is never gonna use the cannon tuna ever again.
Nope, Rue doesn't know anything about this, just like Bo doesn't know anything about Dusty.
Bo was blissfully unaware that his horse could not give a shit about him.
Yeah, what a good
So
boy.
are you here sent by Philo Marath, right?
Shit, baby, I don't know that name.
What you trying to do, girl? You trying to ask me out?
Stop!
Just looks at Rue in horror.
What? What's it? What's going on? What's it saying?
Nothing. Just feed the cat, and she walks away.
Are her feathers like sticking up like a feral cat? Is that what's going on?
Yes. She's very, very like not flustered, but just embarrassed.
Daenerys, what's going on with you?
Nothing. Leave me alone.
You?
Don't you mean leave me alone, you damn druid?
Can't breathe.
It just goes to bed.
Okay, so
Okay, good night.
in about 10 minutes, the spell ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, Lothric and Rue, you both take first watch. So I need you to both make a perception check for me, or one of you with advantage.
Let's both.
Okay. Yo, that was a cocked roll. Ugh. Man, son of a. There,
14.
finally. Fucking. Jesus.
Oh, no, hold on. 14.
I got a 15.
18.
Okay, you both don't really notice anything.
Cool.
Floor is yours if you want to talk.
A little. So, how do you feel about... Are you excited to go to Spectre Isle? I don't really know your feelings about it.
Well, I'm excited for it, but I'm also a little cautious because I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just happy to be traveling with you all.
It's been
It's fun. I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
for sure. Ah, I wish it didn't take so long. I wish we had more time.
I know, me too. But looks like we only got about 2 months, I think. Do you think everybody trusts me at the moment? I want your honest opinion.
For the most part, I do. I genuinely think so. There's... I can't speak for everyone, but I know with me, obviously with some of the more unexplained things, I have my doubts. I don't have my doubts about you, but I have doubts about powers of yours. But
I can understand that. I mean, it's kind of a mystery to myself as well.
right,
I just...
I don't want to hold anything against you if something turns out to be true or not. You know, it's hard to... It's hard to know as of right now. But, yes, for the most part, I do believe that. We all trust you. You're reliable. You're strong, obviously. You've got our backs. That's what matters most to us.
Oh, thank you. After everything that's happened, with all these new powers and everything that I'm discovering about myself, I don't want everybody to think that I'm hiding something, because I'm not.
I
And
figured as much. No.
That's why I had to ask.
Do
It's
you
just
think-
hard to explain.
Yeah. Do you think Theogen's gonna have answers for you?
I would presume yes, but we'll only know when we ask him when we get there.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess I don't have much else to
So, with that, I'm going to ask that you two make another perception check as your watch comes to a close.
say. Okie dokie. Ooh,
Got a
what's that?
got a 10.
That is another 18.
Okay, neither of you notice anything out of the ordinary.
Woohoo. Okay. Everything seems clear. Everything seems good.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either. I think we're good to wake up the other two.
Hello, my name is Cole, and I am the DM for Dungeons and Destinies. I would just like to ask you all to please like, subscribe, and follow us. Sharing couldn't hurt either. Have a wonderful time, and remember, magic is not meant for the boy in the strings, but the puppeteer. So, we resume with the watch of Daenerys and, I forgot, Magnus.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, just make it clear Lothric is not sleeping in his armor.
Okay, good, thank you. So I need the two of you to roll a perception check for me.
Hey, dirty 20.
Okay.
A 19 plus whatever my perception modifier is.
You got a dirty 20, Magnus?
I did.
Okay, unfortunately, you do not notice anything.
That's fine.
So you may talk if you wish.
Wait, what did Daenerys get?
Got a
14.
23.
Okay.
Oh, you got a 23? I
Yeah,
thought you said
Daenerys.
14.
No, Daenerys
No,
got
I
a
got a
high
19
one.
plus my perception.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Daenerys, you, out of the corner of your eye, just like Bo the other night, notice a shadow kind of dip behind a tree.
Magnus, I
Hmm.
think something's behind that tree over there. Should we investigate?
Can I see anything with my weird fey vision?
No.
I guess I'll get up and we'll go look at the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you approach it, make another perception check.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh,
So for a 22.
22.
Yeah.
You
17.
Hello?
let me really quick.
Oh dear God.
What?
You don't notice anything.
Okay. I'm just
Don't
gonna.
Die that just got rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid of that many die. I'm
Hey,
just
Cole.
gonna.
How frustrated with us have you been as a DM?
I'm not frustrated.
Alright, cool.
Why do you think my Tears of My Player's mug is out?
I'm
Sure,
just
why?
gonna like look around and check on everybody else.
Everybody's fine. Still sleeping. Same positions.
I'll check the horses, make sure they're still there.
They're fine.
Whatever's following us, I really hope you're a nice thing. Don't want any trouble. Gonna go back to doing my thing. Good night.
There's no
I think
response.
we should keep an extra eye out, Agnes.
I think so as well, considering the fact that that's happened 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back down and I'm gonna call out my fox and just kind of like hold him.
Okay.
Just pet him a little bit.
Daenerys gets a little excited when she sees the fox.
Okay. This is a genus you've never seen before.
She's like, what is this?
Oh, this is. Haven't given him a name yet. I've kind of just, you know.
And curiously, this one doesn't have wings, unlike the foxes that you know.
This is like a wingless fox. I've never seen such a thing before.
I've never seen a fox with wings. What is that like?
It's like this, but with wings. It's
They're
quite
rather small, almost vestigial at this point.
they're kind
Well-
of like cats in a way.
That's actually really interesting. Well, this is, I guess, a fox from Ashmore. They,
He's
you know.
quite adorable.
Do you want
May
to
I?
hold him?
And she like, yes.
You can hold him.
She like reaches out her hands like, gimme.
So I give him to you,
While you're doing
and
that,
he's really warm and
Aw.
fluffy.
Me too, Zoe.
Okay.
Me too.
And it's a little black fox with like white and gray streaks in him, and his underbelly is like a glowy, like Magnus's hair, like a glowy orange, and his paws and his ears are the same way.
This is quite a remarkable animal you have.
They
it looks like it's been camouflaged to live in lava.
It looks like it's acclimated to like some very dangerous terrain. And she like
oh yeah.
kind of holds him up, like looking around him, kind of observing.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna keep my eye on the tree line.
Okay.
Is the
You
fox
don't
just
notice
hanging
me.
like a cat?
Yeah, he's very temperamental, or
Dangling.
non-temperamental.
Dangle. He's passing the dangle test.
He's
Yes.
he's a dangly
Alright.
boy.
So with that, your watch will come to an end.
So,
I guess we'll.
Or you can forego the long rest and stay up and keep eyes out with Bo.
I'll stay up with Bo.
I'll go rest.
You go
Okay.
you go get some sleep. I'll stay up with Bo.
So Magnus, you take a point of exhaustion.
That's fine.
Oh,
Bo. Hey.
I'm
get up.
Hi, handsome. What do you want?
I'm going to sleep. You get to do it by yourself now. I'm going to sleep.
Alright, fine. Good night.
Magnus is just gonna break down and then I guess go to sleep now instead of staying up with him.
You don't take the point of exhaustion. Bo, as you start to take your watch, that same kind of tugging feeling hits you. It's incredibly minute note though, not like the night that you had with or in the cellar with the family and with Rue. It's like that, but scaled down 1,000 times. It's very, very slight, tugging in the back of your head about something that has to do with your power.
I'm gonna be watching over my shoulder, and then I would like to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off my hat and take a look at the little face shard.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm
You're
gonna
going
fuck
to
with
use it?
how do you?
Okay. So immediately.
I'm gonna say this now. He's like, this is kind of unknowing that he's using it, but Cade the player's triggering it.
Right. So you know what it does. You know the other thing that it does. And when you trigger it, you watch as the gem gets clouded in black. Instead of this vibrant orange and purples and pinks and blues, it becomes this dark purple and black on the inside as it triggers. And what skill do you choose?
What skill?
Mm-hmm.
Like a skill, like the actual like skill, like stats, like acrobatics and shit.
Mm-hmm. No. Like strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence.
Wisdom.
Okay. you feel yourself become slightly less wise, and it takes effect. You, as a player, know that that means that there is a creature of sapient ability within 100 feet of you.
I can't tell if it's nice or mean, can I?
No, and you can't tell if it's your party or something else entirely.
I'm gonna like look at Rue. Anything coming off of her?
You wouldn't be able to tell,
Shit.
as they are all asleep.
I'm just gonna have my sword ready. Just
Okay.
in case.
Make a perception check for me.
Advantage, disadvantage, straight.
Just straight.
Just a quick question.
Mhm.
Since Rue isn't technically asleep,
You're in a meditative state, so it wouldn't really bother you.
okay. Okay, just
4.
double checking.
4, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Is there a place where I can just like kind of look upon the camp, like the tiny camp, and just make sure nothing's getting near anyone?
From where you are currently. I'm assuming you pick the best position to do so.
Yeah. If I can't, or if like Lothar or someone else already does that, then then I will take that. I'm just gonna have my sword ready.
All right. Nothing happens as the sun rises and dawn breaks.
All right, everyone up. Come on.
I'm up.
We're just kind of gonna
How was watch?
wake up.
It was fine. We gotta go. Said we were gonna leave early in the morning.
But you're so
Yes.
stern in the morning. The nurse is like yawning.
You may all
Sorry,
take another long rest if you want to.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've had some coffee.
That's okay. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
If there's an
Lothric.
enchanted mountain in
What?
You heard me.
Wakey wakey.
I take it you're mentioning the thermos, right?
No, I'm mentioning something. Yes, I'm mentioning the thermos. I want coffee, man.
Still don't understand the hype around coffee.
I
Hey,
mean,
DM,
if-
would Lothric have anything in his inventory he can brew up a quick batch of coffee?
No,
Like,
why
in
would
the
he have
ration?
that?
you can put some
Okay.
leaves in a pot.
You can do that. You can pick random leaves that, from around. Maybe
Yeah,
some
that-
pine
Tea
needles.
tastes like
That's
nothing but
such a-
hot leaf juice, Uncle. That's what tea is. How could a member of my own family say something so horrendous?
All right, I'm gonna do a nature check to see if I can find anything, and just brew some tea because
A
I don't
wild
exactly have coffee.
I'm gonna
Coffee
poison
tree.
him.
Could I do like a medicine check to see if there's anything?
You can do a nature check. You
Okay.
would get
Okay.
advantage because you're a druid.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
Can I do the morning ritual of checking all of our shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing's been disturbed. Well, actually, roll an
21.
investigation check for me.
Oh fuck!
Uh,
Hey, that's not terrible. What is my investigation plus? I tied.
does
21,
a
yeah.
You find a leaf that could be brewed, but consumed in large amounts will cause very bad indigestion.
Oh god.
For my investigation, dirty 23.
You don't find anything.
Okay, cool. I like that.
would a 15 yield anything out in the?
No.
Okay.
Are you guys done looking for your weird leaves? Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything worthwhile brewing here.
I wasn't even trying to get him to brew anything.
You
Well,
were
burning
wanting
burning
something.
time.
Well, you
Listen,
asked, so
if
I thought I
we-
might look around.
Get on the horse. Listen, if we stumble upon another enchanted mountain or something, we'll get you another thermos, Grumpy.
Sorry.
We're just gonna grab her cat and like sit it in front of her when she
Your
gets
cat's
on her
gone.
horse.
Oh!
Fuck!
It's been
Alright,
24
Hey.
hours.
Lothric's gonna put his armor back on and mount his horse.
Okay.
Daenerys sighs in relief that the cat is gone.
So you all mount and begin traveling down the same road.
Okay.
I need somebody as you roll through and begin to quicken your pace this time. Maybe out of fear or subconscious want to get away from whatever may be following you or watching you. You start to quicken the horse's pace a bit, going from a trot to a bit but a little bit faster to make time better. This will inevitably cut it down by a day. If you maintain this speed, it's up to you. I need somebody to roll a d20 for me.
I don't mind if no one else does.
Go ahead.
No good.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's a lot better than an 8.
So
Anything could be bad.
A loot table. Or
As you're wandering through, Magnus, you begin to strum on your lute, just as you normally do,
Yeah.
kind of absent-mindedly over long trips.
Doing my shit.
And while you're doing that, you begin to come up on what looks to be a makeshift camp on the side of the road, and you see a man wearing what looks to be a very long, like a blanket tied around his waist, basically, and he has a like a cap on, but he's shirtless. And as you start to ride by, he kind of like runs out into the middle of the road and flags you down.
God.
What do you need, stranger?
That's a lovely tune.
Thanks.
I kind of give the look to the group of just, can I please shoo him off?
Can I help you?
Yes. Excuse me. I myself am a bard.
Insight
And-
check.
Roll an insight check.
Not
I
even
rolled
giving
one
him
as
a
well.
chance.
That is a fuck. That is a shit. Where's my insight? That's a whole 9.
I rolled an
Nice.
18.
Nice.
He's you both. He's telling the truth.
Oh.
He says, "I'm a bard, and I can tell you're pretty good with that instrument. I challenge you. I challenge you to a bardic duel."
You
Are you
I don't know if we have time
serious
for
right
this.
now?
We
do
don't
not
have
the
time for this.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't be a challenge if there was nothing on the table, right? Right?
I guess, please.
And he reaches into his back pocket
I mean,
and he pulls out a scroll. He says, "I found this scroll. Maybe like it doesn't matter. It's got a spell in it. I can't read it, but it's got a spell. And if you beat me, you can have it."
can I at least read over it first to see if this is actually anything worth my while?
I'm not gonna let you hold it, but he kind of,
Sure,
like,
just
unravels
unfurl it. I just look at it. Put
He
my.
unfurls it and shows it to you.
Can I read it?
You can make an Arcana check.
Cool, let's do that. What is my Arcana? Ba-da-da-da-da. I don't know how to read. Plus. It's at the top of the fucking list. Another 9.
You can sort of tell that this has some transformative property. Daenerys would probably know more.
Tanaris, can I get you to look at this for me real quick? Just one more second, friend.
Yeah, no problem. I got all day.
Daenerys walks up to observe the scroll.
What does this look
Okay,
like?
make an Arcana check with advantage.
All I can get is transmutative something.
What is my modifier? 15?
You can tell that this is a scroll of counterspell.
Gimme.
This is a scroll of counterspell.
He says, "Oh, is it? That's pretty neat. Listen, I put this on the table, but if I beat you," he kind of like gestures himself. He says, "I want your clothes," and he points to Magnus.
Nope. Okay, let's get going.
Hang on,
This
hang
ain't
on,
worth
hang on,
it.
hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait.
Magnus,
Hang on. Come on. I haven't gotten to do my, come on. It's a scroll that tells you go fuck yourself to other spells.
You're gonna get naked if you do.
I have other clothes.
He can wear this. It's fine.
I have
Hold
other
on.
clothes.
What's the rules of this?
What's
Well,
okay?
you
Fair.
all You all will be judges, but you can only be impartial. Impartial judges.
I'd say that's fair.
What about for you two? Are there any rules against? There's no cheat. There's no cheating.
No
This
cheating,
is
no
a
magic.
Game of honor. No
No
magic,
cheating, no
just
magic.
Skill.
Is he? Can I roll an inside check?
Yeah, I
Sure.
want to do the
Go ahead.
same.
Shit.
Oh, that's very good.
12.
Hang on. 21.
Whoa.
He's telling the truth. He wants a skillful duel.
Okay. I will pull out death.
Oh fuck! I forgot you had that.
Fuck
Oh
you!
my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
You guys
my
just
fucking
see Magnus
God.
shoulder
Ay,
his
Dios
lute
mío.
with his violin, and he kind of just like an invisible guitar, like how bass players will like swing the guitar around their thing. Magnus does that with like nothing in his hands, and the bones come off of his body and form Death, the guitar, in his hands.
Oh. Oh no.
Are you sure you still want to do this, friend? I don't
Well,
like to
that's-
brag.
That's really cool. Yeah. Trust me. You'll be impressed. And he pulls out a pan flute.
Make this quick, Magnus, please. We're losing time.
You
So
got it. You got it.
If you want to.
I do.
Because you have death, you can add an illusionary effect,
That's
which
also-
does count as magic. So
Well, I'm not gonna
I
add an
think you're
illusionary.
cheating.
I'm not gonna add an illusionary effect, cause we said no magic.
right.
Do. Where the fuck is my fucking shit?
That's the song he's singing.
It's just picking it out, just tuning it.
Yeah.
How about a dirty 20?
Oh, and she's gone. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Hi, Lunabot.
So let me roll for him. Holy fuck. So, because he's drunk, he rolls at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 19 and a 7.
Okay.
With his +8 modifier, that means you win the duel. As he begins to play the pan flute, he starts off very melodic and very, very sweet sounding. Then he kind of like misses a few steps as he kind of like sways out a little bit.
Magnus plays the bard rendition of AC/DC's Thunderstruck.
So as you come to a stop with the bardic duel, he looks to the impartial judges.
Magnus won. Okay, scroll time.
Hold on.
Hang on, there's still more judges.
Oh.
You gotta do it the
Slow
right
down.
way. You gotta do it the right way.
Although it was a fair duel between both of you.
Honestly, I
Based
think if we
on-
weren't drunk, he might have won.
Yes, I think
Sure.
your intoxication slurred your performance a little bit.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
Yeah, so I'm so sorry, but I think the win goes to Magnus.
Yeah, that's fair. can I shake your hand? And he holds out the scroll and holds out his other hand.
Take the scroll and I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Why did he
God.
do that?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Hey, that's not terrible.
No,
Where's
okay.
my...
Had a heart attack for a second.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too.
oh,
Me too, me
but-
too, me too. 15?
Okay. You notice that his hat is slightly off of his head, but you're not sure why. It's almost like there's something else on top of his head that's preventing it from going all the way down. And as he hands you the scroll, he says, good job." And then he like stumbles back over to his camp and falls face first into the dirt and starts snoring.
Oh, he's asleep?
Huh.
Yeah, he's asleep.
I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? We're gonna actually use this. I'm gonna do my little bell, summon my fox again, and I'm gonna ask the fox to remove the hat.
Oh, okay. So the fox runs over.
Can you look under
And
that for me?
It bites the hat and kind of tugs it off. And he's away from you, so you have to go up to him to see what's under his hat, but the hat's off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk up, not really like going to go for anything. I'm just curious at this point. Just like go over, lean over him quietly.
You see a set of 2 curling horns.
Nice. Okay.
So,
I'm
does the
gonna-
rest of the group say that?
No,
Can
just Magnus.
move his blanket a little bit just to see if he has hooves?
He does have hooves.
He does have hooves.
He has
I'm-
a pan foot too. Oh my god.
And he has a little pan flute too. I'm going to
Bad thing.
Tenars, give me parchment paper, please. I'm gonna
Yeah,
write him.
yes, of course.
I'm gonna write him a little note. Passed out. Your hat fell off. Nice performance. Would love to play again.
Okay.
And just put it like next to him, like where he would wake up and see it.
Right.
Signed, the bard with the skeleton guitar. I don't know.
Okay. Do you leave anything else? This is a good opportunity.
I know. That's what I was thinking about. I'll leave one of my other silver rings that I have. I'll leave one of those.
Okay.
I'll leave another
Right.
silver ring. And I'll write friend in Sylvan again.
Okay. So with that, this comes to a close. For some reason, Luna is really just not wanting to come back. So I don't know if she went offline entirely or they're doing maintenance or something. But
Bye, Luna.
as you remount your horse, you begin to trek away. Do you maintain the speed you were going before? Do you gallop? Do you trot?
I think we should maintain the speed we were going before.
Yeah.
Just we.
Actually, I'm going to ask the horses by using speak to animals if they're exhausted or not.
Only Dusty replies, because I'm going to say Bo is right alongside you. Dusty goes, "We could go a little bit further with a little bit more gumption, sure."
I think we're good to keep going, guys.
Cool.
Sounds
That was
good.
fun. I'm sorry we took the time. I know we're in a bit of a rush, but I haven't gotten to stretch my shit in a while.
I honestly just thought he was gonna rob us.
I did too, but that was really fucking fun.
Magnus, do you check your coin purse?
Oh, motherfucker! Yes, I checked my coin purse.
You're missing quite a bit of gold.
I'm
What
going back.
What is that? What is that?
I'm turning around. I'm going back.
Here we go.
You're missing 13 gold pieces.
Oh. I left him a ring. That mother. Yeah, I'm going back.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
That was rude!
Magnus!
That was rude! No, that was rude.
No, you just took more time, and now you're gonna take more time to go back?
It is about late afternoon at this point.
Fucking.
Agnes,
Fine. I won't.
How much gold are you missing?
I'm missing 13 gold, and I don't want your gold. I just fucking. I hate that shit.
well,
Well, I guess I keep trotting on.
That's bad sportsmanship. Fucking.
So, the sun begins to lower over the horizon once again. Do you ride through the night or take camp? You can cut off a full day if you ride through the night.
oh,
Ooh.
Like, you would be there in 2 nights rather than 3. Well, 4 technically, because you're going to speed.
oh,
Can I make an animal handling check to see how much the horses can go?
If you can tell how far Dusty can go because you know.
Well,
him so
yeah,
well.
I meant Dusty in specific. My bad.
Yeah, you can.
Fucking, why do my dice keep... Okay, thank you. They keep falling off of my laptop and onto the dark floor. Animal handling, 18.
Dusty can ride through the rest of the night. He will need time. He'll need to rest the next day, but he can do it.
And by the time we get there, it would be like sunrise?
By the time it will take you, if you ride through the night, it will take you 1 full other day instead of 4 to get there.
Oh.
Daenerys,
think we
I
should
need
keep
I
going.
need your judgment.
I think we should ride through.
Could I do an animal handling check, like on the majority of the animals, or just the one I'm riding?
Just the one you're riding.
Okay.
Can I do that as well with.
In fact, why don't you all give me an animal handling check?
We're gonna use
I got a
Okay.
26.
bard die.
Okay.
oh.
You know that your horse Daenerys can probably make it through the entirety of the night, but it's still kind of unsure because you don't know the horse that well.
Right, right.
19?
19, Rue, your horse can definitely make it.
17.
Thank-
What'd you get?
17.
You're kind of unsure, but you feel like if you push it just a little bit, it can make it.
I'll feed him some extra apples.
I got an 11.
You can't really.
It's a
You
horse.
can't really tell. You know that the horse can go on for sure.
I suggest that we stop at some point to let the animals take a drink of water and rest up a little bit, but they should be able to make it through the night.
Great! Fantastic.
We'll keep going.
Keep going then. We can
Alright.
cut off some time.
Hopefully we'll
Yes,
maybe
yes.
lose whatever the hell's been following us.
I just pat Dusty on
There's
the neck
something
and just say,
following
"Come on,
us."
boy, you can make it."
Have I not told you this shit? Fuck. There's a
No.
thing. We woke you up the other night. I woke you up the
I
other
thought
night.
that was just Bo being paranoid.
Well, no, because me
Wow,
and Tanera
I'm
saw it
right
too.
here.
Me and Tanera saw it too.
Sorry,
Roll a d6.
Oh, it's the pants.
Yeah, it's the
Yay,
pants.
it's the pants.
Oh god.
3. That's the one where I get naked, isn't it?
I think that's 2.
No,
I
two is
can't remember.
2 is Nakey. 3 is.
I can't remember. I gotta scroll up.
I can't even remember what the flowers do, so it's okay.
that's
I
okay.
forgot
I know
about
the
that.
forget-me-nots let me share a memory, and then I think the
I
orange
was
ones.
waiting for Cole to break.
If you sniff all of them, it's the worst drug trip you've ever been on.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again ever.
Honestly,
Jesus
I didn't know
Christ.
that.
I still think if
Oh,
you
why
make
do I have to
somebody
scroll up
else
so
do
far?
that.
And I think the
Control
orange
F,
ones
chaps.
let me get illusionally buff,
I could look back.
buffer than I actually am
The
buff.
the orange ones make you glow orange.
Yeah.
That is true.
The yellow ones make me buff.
Yeah. I think that's
Daisy.
right.
Yes. Only
makes
fake
me-
buff. Your strength isn't actually.
Cole, you need to make this an item card for yourself.
Yeah, I was like, man, I really need to write it down. Okay, so you roll a 3?
Yep.
Let me do something really quick. Rue, you get shoved off your horse.
What the fuck?
About 5 feet as you.
Oh, jeez, Rue,
Ow!
what'd you just
Rue,
do?
are you alright?
Ow! I didn't do anything. What the?
I'm not sure if that's a sign we need to make camp for the night.
I think.
We are not stopping. If we can make it through, we can make it through.
Yeah, let's go.
Just hop back on.
I look like it
You
hurt.
okay?
You okay?
Fine. I'm
Are
fine.
you hurt at
all
all?
grumpy.
Well, she's a little pissy as it is, so she's. That did not help.
Rue, are you hurt at all?
No,
Good to
we're
hear.
good.
All right, so you continue riding, and you make it through the night. You make it quite a ways. Bo, that tucking feeling in the back of your head gets a little bit stronger
Uh-oh.
as the night wears on.
Everybody collectively going, oh.
Oh no.
Aw.
Bo,
Man.
the human bad detector.
Well, here I go killing again.
Hey,
That's a Rick and Morty reference
Oops,
from
more
Crumbopulous
people are
Michael.
dead.
Oh god.
hey, guys.
What's up?
I'm not gonna say we should stop, but I keep feeling a tugging feeling in the back of my head. It was the same thing that I felt whenever we saw the tiny fae in the forest that called us friend. It's not. I've been feeling this entire time, and it doesn't feel right.
And you're only now saying something?
So what are you asking?
I'm not
Do you
asking
feel like we
anything.
should
I'm just.
stop?
No. I'm saying that we need to keep an eye out, but I don't know.
We'll just stay on edge.
My sense has not been the same since we went to the feast.
Like, what? It's all fucky?
Well, you saw what happened. My nose started bleeding, and
Well, yeah, I didn't think it would, like, fuck you up, though.
I saw everything in an overwhelming sense. I don't know. Just keep an eye out, please, because I can't.
Well,
Okay.
we'll just
Will do.
be on our guard.
Luna?
There's Luna.
Hey, Yoda, actually.
Hey, Yodi. Hi.
Oh, hello.
A new bot.
Hello, new bot.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
I got tired of the lack of ambience. All right. So you all begin to ride on, and as the day raises, you all each individually pass out on your horses. So I'm not going to make you take a point of exhaustion. However, the horses do.
Oh no, our
Aw.
babies.
Oh well, sacrifices need to be made.
Babies.
You are now about a day out from reliquary, and as the
At
day
that-
begins to pass, is there anything you would like to do?
Check my coin purse.
Coin purse is fine. Still missing 13 gold pieces.
If we're only a day
Motherfucking
out, I
Slayer.
think maybe we should let the horses rest.
Agree with Bo. We don't want our horses to get exhausted.
For how long?
I'm sure, like, maybe an hour or two.
Just give them time to relax and drink water.
Well, we can probably find a
fuck.
river around.
Okay.
I'll ride
good-
up to Dusty and cast Speak with Animals. How long would you guys need to rest?
Probably about 3 to 4 hours.
I think we should rest for about 3 to 4 hours. It'd be best for the horses.
Oh.
I think that might be better than nothing.
Alright. It's about, yeah. Give them some rest. We can just set up camp for a little bit.
I guess.
I'm gonna rein Destiny in and slow down.
Okay.
Be good for us to eat as well.
I'm so tired. I don't like sleeping on horses.
Alright, so you guys set up for a little bit?
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do in your about 4-hour stay here?
Can I make some healing potions, please?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
Be
You need to roll.
cranking 'em out.
I believe a d20. Do you have proficiency?
In alchemist tools? Yes, I do.
Okay, add your proficiency modifier, which is +2.
Fuck yeah, concrete.
So how many are you making? I think you can only make. It's going to take you an hour to make one. So you can make 4 at most, and then your kit will be depleted, and you'll have to restock some supplies.
I'll try to make 2.
Okay, so roll 2 checks. If you get above a 10, you make them. If you get below, you don't.
Well, I rolled a 3 and a 10 without the proficiency bonus, so I make 1 actually good potion.
Okay.
Fuck.
Restore 1d4 plus 2.
Alright, minor healing potion.
Anybody else?
Yes.
I guess I'll roll. I roll on my Tales of Beyond, so I just have one in the chamber,
Alright, sure.
just for shits and gigs. Hey, what is that one? It's a 10, by the way. Oh,
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Alright. So with that, unless anybody else has anything in specific they want to do, your 4-hour time to rest will come to an end.
Woohoo!
If you want, you can all take a short rest. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can.
I'm giving Dusty an apple.
Alright, Dusty chomps on the apple away. Cyanide seeds and all.
Good boy. Wait, don't eat the seed. No, ah!
Horses can
digest
Horses
cyanide.
can eat the
Yeah,
seeds,
they're
though.
fine.
Did you
They're
not know
We
that?
can, we as people can ingest and like digest the seeds. We just can't have.
You would need like thousands to die.
Yeah, you
It's
need
like the
a
amount of
hell
bananas
of a
you need
lot.
to get radiation poisoning.
He's still my boy. I get worried about him.
I guess.
I think Dusty's fine eating apples as a whole.
Alright, so you all remount. I need somebody to roll a d20 as you take back to the road.
My turn.
Oh, the
Oh,
My turn.
no. Allhard already called it.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Rolling.
Hold on. 4.
I got a 3, so I mean it can't be any worse than that.
Well, listen, they're probably two different things. We have to remember this is a table that we're
They're
rolling
actually
on.
the exact same thing.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing happens that you notice immediately.
Immediately. Okay.
But soon, you enter a clearing. And in front of you, there stands about 6 people. There's a toppled tree, and the path kind of winds away from it, but a lot of them are kind of around the tree. And you can ride on if you wish, or you can inspect, as they are all circled around the stump with something seemingly slung over it.
As we ride by, can we look?
Yeah, can we just
Here?
If you'll have to slow down to take a look.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll slow down
It's
with
just for a
Rue,
couple of
kind of
sec-
just
yeah,
standing
it's
in
just
my
for a couple of
stirrups, just
seconds.
looking.
Okay. Roll a perception check for whoever's slowing down.
Okay.
Let's go with
Okay.
Rue. Let's say Rue, roll a perception check.
Okay.
With
Damn it! I rolled a
advantage.
natural 20. Cold white.
Oh.
Duh,
Do it with
17?
advantage.
I rolled a 1.
Wait. Can I use my inspiration?
You roll with advantage naturally because you're all slowing down.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Can I
Okay,
also give
hold
you
on.
guidance while you're doing that? Oh wait, you can guide
Dirty
yourself.
20 with the- Yeah.
Dirty 20 will do it.
Okay.
You see an eviscerated body slung over the stump of the tree. As 6
Define
people.
eviscerated.
The stomach itself is cut open with the entrails being drug out.
Oh,
The
what
throat
the
has been
fuck?
slashed so that all the blood can be kind of taken out of the body, and there are no arms or legs.
Move on. We are moving on.
What
Don't
is
even look.
the
Go,
look
go,
of the
go.
people around?
Fucking go.
There are 6 people around the stump, and as you look, each of them seems to be wearing the same sort of uniform.
Nope. Is it like guard armor or is it like
No,
culty looking?
it's like it's cult. It's very occult. It's very cult cloak and literally cloak and dagger.
We can't. But
We're
Go.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
serious.
not.
Go. We are not stopping for this.
No, I
Fine.
don't think so. That's
Fine, come on.
We're gonna speed up.
how
Are you
close are we
sure?
with reliquary?
I don't know.
No, I'm not
not
sure.
halfway.
Well, hang on. Let me. Hang on. I think I have stuff for shit like this.
Wait, half of.
You're about half a day out.
Fuck. Wait.
Do these cloaks look like anything that we've ever seen before?
No.
Can
You've
I-
seen them. You've seen. You can't place them, but you have seen somewhere. Very distant though. You can't really remember where.
Where the fuck?
Can I make a history check? See if I can think of anything.
No.
Can
Damn
I, like, kind of pull everyone back? Be like, I can do a thing to see if they're like insta hostile, but like, it'll take a second.
How much?
We've
of a
wait, we've
second?
already ridden
I mean,
past them, right?
It's
No,
like
you're still riding past them. They haven't
It's-
noticed you yet.
it's like
Because the pathway is a bit far away from the stump.
how
You're coming
far
up on where it gets close to it.
how far are we talking? Like,
About 120 feet.
fuck.
The pathway that gets closest to them is about 80 feet, and they will notice you.
I can't do that. Then never mind. I can't.
I look at Ruin, I just say, if they do anything,
If we do anything, I think we should kind of like, because this looks really fucky.
What if they... About reliquary, what if they...
What if this
they
is what's
from
going
there?
on with reliquary? I think we should, do something
Wait,
with about.
didn't they say? Wait, didn't that guy say that it was goblins?
They
Wasn't
said
go-
they might be goblins. We don't
He
know.
said it might be goblin, but he was sure that it's probably not, considering that the goblins usually keep them to themselves unless provoked.
We don't know why.
Okay.
What's going on with reliquary?
We'll just keep an eye on them then.
Let's keep our guard up. Prepare to do shit just in case, but like.
Should we stop? Or are we gonna try to, like...
Do we want to like ambush them? I don't fucking.
No.
Then
Ambush?
We
I'm not sure about that one.
Let's not attack without being provoked.
we can just gallop on by and they won't see, and they won't be able to really hurt us.
Well, I mean, just in case anything does happen, let's just kind of make a little bit of a game plan. If we, for some reason, get attacked, I will say I've got shit that, like, might hurt the rest of you guys, and I really don't want y'all to get caught in the crossfire.
Cole, do I still have those vials of oil? Or a flask of oil or anything? Or does anyone have oil?
I have the flask of oil.
I don't remember that at
Or
all.
what?
Why would I have oil?
Why? What are we doing with
Hey,
oil?
Hey Magnus, you remember Shield Bash Oil Party?
I don't think Shield Bash Oil Party is gonna work outside.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. I don't think Shield Bash
No.
Oil Party is gonna work outside.
No, we're not gonna do necessarily
No.
Shield Bash Oil Party, but like if you're at the back, or if someone's at the back, they pour out the oil and you light it on fire while they're trying to chase us.
Well, I can do something like that, yeah, if
and
that's...
we're not near any foliage that will make a giant wildfire.
I think it's gonna make a giant wildfire no matter what
I
we do
prefer
with
we
it.
stay away from a wildfire, Bo.
Yeah, I don't necessarily... Like, I do fire shit, but, like, I really don't want to do a big woof.
You all watch as the six begin to grow kind of restless. As their voices start being raised, you start hearing a chant.
What are they saying?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You can't tell what they're saying. It's in a language you don't understand.
I think we should stop this.
Really?
I
Oh.
really think we should stop this.
Maybe not stop, but like...
I don't
maybe
want
if
to
we
find
just
out what...
innocently... Let's just innocently ask what they're doing.
Oh yeah, let's innocently
Innocently
ask
ask
and then
when
get
they have a body
stabbed.
strewn over a boulder.
The
Or
chanting
stomp.
grows louder.
I think we should stop whatever the fuck is going on.
Are you sure, Magnus?
I don't like the fucking look. Can I, like, insight check any of these?
No, you're not close enough.
Can I hop
How
off my
close are
horse
we?
and sneak
You're
up?
losing time
How close
to
are
make a
we?
decision.
I think we should stop this. I really think we should stop
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Magnus, if
Yeah,
you want to stop
how
this, I'm
close
with
are
you.
we?
So we need to make a
You're
decision now.
120 feet away.
We can try to bomb rush them.
Don't attack.
I'm not doing anything yet! I'm just saying, I don't like the look of this and I want to stop it. Do we want to stop it, yes or no?
The chanting
Yes.
grows even louder.
Yes.
Yes, I wanna
okay.
stop
Okay,
it.
let's
this.
stop it.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you all doing?
I'm going
I-
to hop off my horse and try to sneak up to where I can get really, really close and do shit.
Okay,
Chill
so
bash royal party.
give me just a second.
Just like kind of stay away from me. I would be like a good 30 feet of not in front of Magnus at the moment.
How close are you going to get to the Magnus?
As close as I can get.
Ow.
Without like raising shit. I fucking want to get as close as I can.
So this is out of character. Can we think of like a marching order here? Like
It's
Magnus is obviously up front.
Magnus in front.
Right. Rule be behind, so in case shit goes wrong, she's able to like kill
Yeah.
you guys from a bit of a distance.
Nurse is pretty ranged, so she'll stay back with Rue.
Okay, Lothric, you and me, just 2 tanks.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right. So you all begin to walk forward. So it's Magnus, then who? Sorry. Magnus, Lothric, Bo, Tenaris, Rue.
Yes.
All right. So you all begin to creep closer, and as the chanting grows and grows and grows, it starts reaching a peak. And I'm going to change the map. So as the chanting grows louder, and as you all begin to, I think you all have control over your characters.
I do.
I do too.
So the chanting grows louder. Unfortunately, you wasted too much time discussing. And it reaches a pinnacle, and you watch as the bloody, disgusting body starts morphing with the wood below it. And as it does that, you watch as a blob of flesh. You all watch as a mass of flesh, tentacles, eyes, and mouths emerges from the stump as it and splats out.
I like this. This is like Halo Reach boss music.
No, I don't know.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh,
Fuck!
What?
fuck. Okay,
Alright,
not
this
as
massive
not as
Oh.
fuck, but oh fuck.
Oh
thing
no!
emerges. The 6 then immediately turn around and all at you. They say, this one here turns around and says, "The Thousand-Eyed has brought us more for our rituals." With that, I need you to all roll initiative, please.
Little
Oh
do
no,
these guys
besties.
know they're all going to explode in guts and blood and bones and stuff.
Oh no, besties. Oh no.
How'd you know?
I got
20.
24.
Fuck. Are you
Give me
I
a
got a
second, guys.
23.
Hold on, I can't. 1 second. Hold your damn horses. Your horses are not being held right now.
Oh fuck!
I will go hold them while you guys deal with this.
Tenaris literally just said, "Go
No,
fuck
Ken,
yourself."
please.
I ain't dealing with that.
These are the
All right.
priority.
20 to 25.
20.
Lothric,
23.
24.
Okay, that's way too much. Magnus, go.
Okay, 22.
Okay, Lothar
24.
and Tenaris, you got a 23.
Yes.
Price on a bike. What did the other two get?
24.
What? Okay,
What the
what'd you get?
fuck?
Rue?
29-ish.
7.
Alright, there we go. No, I was waiting for it. Alright, so that's gonna be Lothric and Bo decide who goes first.
Lothric, you go first.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so that's gonna be Lothric. And then finally, Rue. Dead last.
I know.
Alright, and then I need to pull up a different stat block really quick, sorry.
Sorry, Rue.
It's okay.
How you doing?
Perfect.
No, well, we're wasting fucking time. We could be in the aisle.
Or we could let this thing be running loose and rampant.
Yeah, that's fine.
And knowing Cole, we would be blamed for such thing because
Oh,
inevitably someone is
definitely.
watching.
Definitely, you guys. Nothing happens without consequence, guys.
Not my circus, not my monkeys, you know? It's.
I mean,
Oh,
you're,
well.
this
This
supposedly
whole
is
circus.
your circus in particular.
yeah.
Your. With our party?
No, just you.
Oh, that's fucking.
What?
That's awesome. Awesome, great, fantastic. What?
Yeah.
Hey, Rue, look, these are your descendants.
Alright. So, as this happens, you watch as the gibbering mouther, which is what it is,
Ew.
and crushes one of the men.
Nice.
He's going to take
Oh.
some damage
Oh, shit.
as it begins to rush toward you.
That's fucking gross.
Okay. He can only move very slowly. That will bring us to Lothric's turn.
Alright. Magnus, I'm gonna save your life, so take this now. I would like to cast my Channel Divinity,
Okay.
and I would like to channel Abjure Enemy.
No, it succeeds.
Oh, it succeeded?
Yeah.
Okay, well, its speed is reduced to half.
Oh man, it can move 7.5 feet.
Awesome!
That's a lot of rain.
Oh, sorry, it can move 5 feet. My bad.
Oh, good. Great.
How?
Is that your turn?
I would also like to cast Shield of Faith on Magnus. Her AC is given a +2 for the duration of 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that is my bonus action, and that is my turn.
That'll bring us to Bo's turn.
Fuck.
Disgusting.
Hey, look, here's another moment for the compilation. I pull out my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. How intuitive.
Alright, will that be your turn?
Well, I'm assuming that's my action.
Yes, that is your action. You have a bonus action if you want to.
Would a bonus action be putting a bolt in it?
I think it's a full action to load and fire.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Let me look at my bonus action. No, I'm just gonna wait. I'll move.
Okay. That'll bring us to Tanaris' turn as you move. So this, by the way, this thing you see is about a 5-foot drop.
Into
Whoa,
the
okay.
thing, or is it a drop for? Is it a drop for them, or
It's
is
a
it a
drop.
drop for
You're
us?
on the ledge. You're up.
Okay.
Neris is going to cast Entangle on the beast.
Okay.
Nice.
So... Weeds and vines sprout up from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For duration, these plants turn the ground into a difficult terrain. And he must succeed on a strength saving throw.
What's the DC?
14.
He succeeds.
Okay.
Rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
One moment. And I will go ahead and cast... Actually, yeah, that's in my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to Magnus's turn.
Is that dude that it ran over dead, or just like...
No, he just got crushed a little bit. He looks fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do my fun little thing that I put in my chamber. because fuck this thing. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'll do my spirit table thing, and I'm gonna think back to the volcano from home, and think of the whole, like, yes, there's a dragon in there. There's not really a dragon in there, but yes, there's a dragon in there. I'm gonna get inspiration from that, and you guys watch as, like, Magnus's chest and his throat starts glowing like a fiery orangey whatever, and he just like spews out fire and almost magma at this creature, and it's a whole 30-foot cone.
Alright, so they two have to make dex throws. What's they both fail.
Yeah, it's 13. They both fail.
They both fail.
Fuck yeah. I'm actually gonna use one of my luck points to re-roll this one. That's a thing that I can do, right?
I didn't know you took lucky. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I took lucky. Fuck you. 19, 20, 21 points of damage. Fire damage.
Holy shit. So you set them ablaze, and you watch as the gibbering mouther goes.
Gross.
And the guy behind him is lit on fire, and he goes. The thousand bomb blesses me.
I don't like that.
Huh?
Masochists.
That
Yeah.
is not
What a
blessing.
model of health.
And then
I don't know. What is this shit that's playing? What is happening? Oh, you know what? I told it to play this, I guess. Alright, whatever.
And then I will
Gotta hurry it up.
roll on my table again.
Okay. Alright, as you're doing that, we're going to go into its turn.
Jesus.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so in a 10-foot radius around the creature, it becomes difficult terrain. So Magnus, you're currently in difficult terrain. Because this is a medium creature, technically it should be from here, but the way they summoned it makes it a large creature. So...
Gross.
So as it approaches you, you watch as each mouth starts muttering gibberish.
Ooh.
Magnus, make a wisdom save for me.
Oh, fuck.
Something tells me I'm gonna need like all my healing
Hey,
spots
21!
tonight.
21? Okay,
It's a
you
nat
succeed.
20.
With that, it's going to go 5 feet this way, and then... Okay.
Ah, shit.
It's going to then make a bite attack on you. It's one of the mouths as it the flesh stretches out as the mouth tries to grab you.
Me or Magnus?
Does a 19 hit, Magnus?
A 19. Oh wait, what's the armor plus, Lothric?
+2.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay, so you take. Oh fuck!
Oh god.
Oh no.
Is this a CR2 monster? I guess it's supposed to be a boss. I don't even have that many dice.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh god.
What do you mean you don't have
Yeah.
that
I
many
don't have that
dice,
many
Cole?
dice. That's gonna be. You take 15 points of piercing damage as the teeth latch into you. Make a strength check. Actually, make a strength saving throw.
I'm a strong boy. I'm not a strong boy. 14?
What is the DC? Yeah, you make it. So you're not knocked prone as the mouth rips a chunk out of you. And you watch as like a large chunk of your chest gets caught as the mouther just is sputtering nonsense. It's then going to can't do that, so it's going to can't move, so that'll be its turn. These are going to then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. That'll bring us to Rue's turn.
I get to do
Did we
something.
skip Tanaris? No, Tanaris went.
Tanaris
Oh,
goes
I
before
went.
I do.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Let me measure something actually real quick. How far? Okay. I'm gonna use guiding bolt on that dude. This dude.
Okay.
Let's see. What is? Let's make a thing on that. Where is it? I just had it. Okay. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit, yes.
Okay. Okay, that is 13 points of radiant damage.
He
Nice.
dies. He fucking dies.
Nice.
As the bolt hits him in the chest, he kind of falls over dead.
Alright, that's one done. I think that'll be my turn.
So he's gonna go in the dead pile. Alright,
Go
that'll
ahead.
bring us to Lothric's turn.
So bonus action first.
What?
Can I use a bonus action first, and then my
If you
action?
want to. I mean, it doesn't really matter. In turn
Okay.
order.
Well, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the Mound of Flesh.
Okay.
I can choose a creature I can see within range, mystically mark it as my quarry until the spell ends. I deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever I hit it with the weapon attack, and I have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks I make to find it. If the creature drops to 0 before the spell ends,
I
I
know
can
what it
use a
does, you
bonus
don't need to
action
read
to
it.
blah blah and stuff. So I'm going to reach out my hand. You are now haunted, and then this mound of blob and flesh will now have a purple aura around it, and it has a symbol. So now going to move. How many feet? What the? No, fucking stop. How many feet is this? Okay. See, 30. All right. I'm going to go over to the ledge, and I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. So as you enter the 10-foot radius, never mind, I lied. As you enter, however, you do have to take twice your movement speed as you enter difficult terrain.
Okay. And that is all my movement.
Is that your turn?
What? The range is 5 feet. I'm not 5 feet from this, am I?
No.
That sucks. Alright, yeah, that is my turn.
All right, Bo, it'll be your turn.
Taking a shot.
Okay.
+18 +6.
I mean, yeah, that hits him.
Yeah.
His armor class is 9, so
I mean, it's fucking giant, to be fair.
yeah, it's a big flesh mound. It's not difficult to hit.
Ew, I don't like that.
Sorry, looking for my D. Okay. 3 + 4, 7 damage.
7? Okay. Will that be your turn?
They can't hear you.
Sorry, you said it was an action to load and fire?
Yes, it is one full action to load and fire.
Okay, then if I still have my actions, then I'm going to Blood Curse of Binding it.
No, you just use your action to fire the crossbow.
Yeah, my bonus action.
Oh, is that a bonus second? Okay, yeah, sure, go
Yep.
ahead. Sorry, you said action, or at least I heard action.
My mistake. Okay, well then I'm going to Blood Curse of Binding it, and I need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC?
11.
It literally rolled an 11. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good. It's a low DC. It's fine.
Yeah.
Then that's all I'm doing.
All right, so that'll bring us to Magnus's turn. Magnus, make a strength check and a wisdom check.
It's my turn.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
God damn it! What is up with me and T's? I don't understand. My brain just goes over them.
It's fine.
I'm gonna start writing
Christ.
10. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Sandy's just gonna cast Moonbeam at this fucker.
Okay.
So it's a con saving throw of 14.
All right. Oh my god! It rolled a 14.
Damn it.
Wow.
Ew. Okay. The creature is...
It takes half as much on a successful save.
Okay, so... Wow, so it takes 10.
Damn. You rolled 20 damage? Goddamn.
Yeah, lucky, right?
So as the beam casts down on it,
I don't like that sound.
And then, how much damage did Magnus take?
I don't
15.
know.
15.
Magnus,
15?
15.
I'm going to cast Healing Word at Magnus
Oh,
Okay.
as a
Okay.
bonus
And
action.
will that be your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Magnus, I need you to make a wisdom and a strength check for, or save for me.
ooh, ooh.
And,
You get 8 health,
Lothric,
Magnus.
I need you to make a wisdom check for me.
Okay.
What was it, Tenaris? I'm sorry.
It's a
You
saving
get
throw.
8 health.
Yep,
reduced.
save. 8 health, Magnus?
8 health.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apply changes. You said strength and
Wisdom and strength.
Okay,
Yep.
well, my strength one is a 21. My wisdom
Okay.
is a 15. No.
Okay, you
wrong.
succeed on both.
Sorry, 17.
Yeah, you succeed on both.
Okay, cool.
And Lothric, what'd you get for your wisdom?
I got a 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. So, Lothric... Nope, it's a DC 10. Never mind. You
Oh.
succeeded. Alright.
Awesome.
With that, Magnus, you're free to continue your turn.
I'm going to take out my rapier, and I'm gonna activate the second thing that I can do. And I don't remember my power word, but I'm pretty sure it was Captum. And you guys watch as I actually have to pull out my fucking card and read what the hell it says. You guys watch as a burning light shoots up out of the ground, like the ground splits open, and chains, like glowing hot red chains, kind of curl around Magnus in his arms, and there's a searing light that comes off of him as there's a ring of fire that comes up from the ground below him, and you can see heat coming off of him in waves. That's what that's good is. And I'm gonna do...
So, you watch as some of the flesh tendrils around you, Magnus, kind of like burn to a crisp and curl up from the heat emanating now off of you.
Yay! And then, river hostile creature within 5 feet makes a melee. That's what it is, which is fan-fucking-tastic. You can go fuck yourself.
Alright, is that your turn?
I'm gonna do a little bonus action stuff. Where is my shit? I'm sorry. I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration and give we're gonna give Rue inspiration.
Okay. Alright, and with that, your turn will come in, and the Mouther will then move
No.
here as it wills it, and Lothric is going to try to crush you. So make a strength check for me.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
And then
Gross.
it's going to
Do I get an attack of
take a
opportunity?
bite attack on you again, Magnus, as it as the mouth extends from its flesh mass.
It takes.
What'd you get, Lothar?
14.
14 does not do it, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the massive flesh falls onto you, and you are knocked prone.
Nice.
It takes 12 points of fire damage.
12? Goddamn, okay.
I'm a
Um,
boy.
You take, Magnus, because it rolled a nat 20,
Oh, fuck.
which means it crits, which means I need more dice.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Shit.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm a big brave
Shut
boy.
up, phone, you don't fucking know anything.
I'm a big brave boy.
It's okay, I've got you.
Big Bave boy.
I'm a big
That's
brave
why I'm
boy.
back here. That's why I'm here. You can die, it's okay.
No.
You take 40 points of piercing damage as the mouth
Holy shit!
rips
Fucking
and
Jesus
almost
Christ.
pulls your arm off. Almost like stripping a wire, it strips the flesh from your arm as it rips it off.
Jesus.
How much?
Christ.
40. God.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh.
Oh no! What?
Oh, fuck.
Man.
Excuse me. What the?
It's 10. It's time to end.
No!
So I would like to thank you all so much for watching tonight's episode of Dungeons and Destinies. A gentle reminder, please spade and neuter your pets. That's a joke. All the music you heard in tonight's episode was made by the wonderful Michael Gelfi. That's MichaelGhelfi. Check him out on YouTube and Spotify. He's an amazing artist. He does a lot of great music, including this badass fucking boss battle music you're hearing right now. Because these fools waited too long to make a decision. They get to fight a boss! Look at that.
Awesome.
Yes.
I would also like to say that all of the character art is made by the wonderful Alice. Check out her other YouTube content because she's amazing. A lot of her videos make me laugh.
I'm dying.
she is dying. Magnus is very low. He hasn't even
Magnus
used his
is
multi
out.
attack yet.
Magnus is out.
Magnus is out.
Oh, is he?
Magnus is out,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I don't know.
Magnus is
I
out.
don't fucking know. Well, he gets to use his multi attack next time then. Yeah, all of the maps and the things have been made by me using FA map making. Definitely check it out. Great thing to make online maps with. With that, I think I'm done. If anybody else wants to say anything.
Fuck you.
Thanks for
We'll see you
watching,
next
guys.
Sunday.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. I love all of
Bye.
you. Mwah, kisses.
I guess.